plays are special. There's big yards, won and lost. The hidden yardage game is every Friday night on kickoff return, punt return, and extra point field goal. Those type of things are huge plays. And when most coaches, especially at this level, don't emphasize that with their kids because they're so worried about getting their offense installed and their defense installed, and just make sure kids line up right and know the snap count. There's so many other things that you want to be good at on just offense, defense, that you lose time, you lose track of those hidden yards and those special plays. And that's something we try to do a good job of here of emphasizing how important they are.
You always hear people talk about halftime adjustments. Well, you guys were down by one score at halftime. It's basically on one play. Were there many adjustments to go through for the second half?
Yeah, it wasn't like it was the week before. We made a lot of adjustments against Morrilton, and especially defensively, and I thought it paid off. You know, we shut out Morrilton all but one play there in the start of the third quarter, and that's one of the things I think that this staff, we do a good job of. I think we have smart people that see things on the field. We can make adjustments on the fly. I think you have to be able to do that in today's modern football. And these guys here do a good job of seeing things, and then getting together and we make some decisions. We figure out what we should do different or not do different. And yeah, Thursday night was the deal where
Sylvan Hills is struggling. Is it hard to get your kids, they're teenagers, focused on something like that? Do they start looking ahead like, hey, we're supposed to win this game?
No, I don't know if it's a look ahead thing or just, I think the fact is just they're teenagers more than anything. I don't know what, I couldn't answer that. I'm so far removed from teenager years that I have no idea what they think, and I have no idea what goes through their minds. And I'm not sure in today's football that it even matters anymore. Because once that ball's kicked, man, everything changes, and everything zeroes in on the focus they're in there at that point in time. And I mean, I've even seen, those years, that year in 16 when I was here with Billy, I don't know how many times we come off the practice field and thought this was the worst practice ever. There's no way we're going to beat anybody. We're horrible. And we won 12 games. You just can't predict kids. You can't predict what's in their head. I'm not sure how much practice carries over into a game. It used to be when I played is, you're going to play like you practice. Well, I don't know these kids do that. I just don't. I think they are so, the modern technology world makes them so 4-second reality, and then they move on to the next thing that I'm not sure what they did affects them. The thing that I think affects them more than anything is just muscle memory. How many times they do something over and over incorrectly. And how many times they do something over and over and incorrectly. I think that's what affects high school football more than anything right now is just that muscle memory. And how good is it? How really good is that muscle memory?
That's Dave Wheeler. We'll take a look at the history between these two teams when our pregame show continues.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Russellville Cyclone football on River Country KCJC is made possible in part by Sorrell's Bar and Shop, Honda of Russellville, Diver Vision Care, by Jerome and Associates, the Russellville School District, by Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat, Congressman Bruce Westerman, R&R Express, River Valley Tractor, Phil Wright Autoplex, River Valley Tinting and Glass, Miller Roofing Company, First State Bank, Feltner's Athletes Corner, E&F Roofing, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings by ConAgra, Chicken Mart, Centennial Bank, the Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, Alathus Realty, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, and by A Better Way Realty. Russellville Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
I'd like to welcome everyone to Cyclone Stadium. I'm talking kind of soft now as the color guards walking off the field. So we kind of want to show our respects. Just finished with the Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and the national anthem. Well, welcome, friends. We're coming to you live from Cyclone Stadium this Friday night, where it's just under 70 degrees. It's cloudy skies, but the conditions are perfect for some Cyclone football. I'm Mickey Duval, coming to you from the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Call our friends at Alathus Realty. Welcome you if you're listening to us on FM 102.3 or watching our stream on Cyclone Booth, our YouTube page. Remember, you can get all that info through the EAB app. My color man tonight's Aaron Duval, media team Chase Canfield, Maggie Duval, engineer back at the studios is Stephen Barry, and we're ready to focus not just on Cyclone football. It's the third game of the year, but it's the first game here at Cyclone Stadium, our home opener. Cyclones looking to fine-tune this before they can get ready for conference. Remember, off week next week, and then we start into conference. And so they're looking to tweak some things and get ready for that conference season, coming in 1-1 on the season so far in their first two road games. So bringing my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval, what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, first of all, it's good to be back home for the first time playing. And with that, I'd just like to say the fans were great the first two games on the road. They came out and supported. And even though the Bears we're playing tonight are 0-2, we cannot get overconfident. Last week, their quarterback, and I was looking this up, Tyler Hampton, threw for approximately 224 yards, so they can move the ball, and especially in the air. Tonight, there are some things that we cannot do, and one is no penalties on our offense, especially in the red zone. That's kind of bit us a couple of times in the first two games, getting some penalties when we were down inside the 20. We just cannot let that happen. And one thing we can do, establish a ground game and let this clock be our friend tonight. Keep the Bears offense on the bench. Develop a good ground game which opens up the passing game. And the other thing we cannot do is have any turnovers, but we can create turnovers by that defense, which has played a real good game the first two times.
We'll take a break and come back with more of your pregame show after this. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville, Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on, you have to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Welcome back to Cyclone Stadium. Well, last week in the 6A West, we'll highlight some scores for you. Springdale defeated Van Buren 49-28. Greenwood all over Northside 58-0. Alma defeated Siloam Springs 28-14. Mountain Home and their big rival, even though it's a non-conference game, it's a big rival for them. They beat Harrison 30-14. Shiloh Christian beat Little Rock Christian 44-40. Lake Hamilton shut out Little Rock Southwest 49-0. And of course, our Cyclones defeated Greenbrier 10-7. This week, the last non-conference week for us. We have 2 more non-conference weeks, but Sylvan Hills, of course, here at Russellville. They call this the game of the week, according to Hootens. Greenwood is at Harbor. Shiloh Christian is at Lincoln Christian. That's in Oklahoma. It's a big game there. Lake Hamilton travels to Arkadelphia. Mountain Home hosts Rolla, Missouri. That's next week, I believe. Little Rock Central is at Fort Smith Southside. Southside was idle last week. Greenbrier is at Van Buren, and Silent Springs travels to Pea Ridge. As far as schools in the River Valley, Elkins shut out Dardanelle 51-0. Elkins actually playing at Arkansas Tech tonight against Warren. Atkins ended up beating Dover. Atkins had a 2-point lead in the fourth quarter and then ended up winning 41-26. Pottsville defeated Charleston by a field goal. Clarksville and Lamar were both open. Danville defeated Johnson County Westside 48-28. And Baptist Prep beat Two Rivers 42-28. As far as the starters tonight, we look to the defense because Russellville's been banged up a little bit. Sam Callahan will get a start tonight along with Malachi Varnell, Matthew Mergel, Bo Mosley in that secondary. Parker Teague is still out there, hoping to get him ready for the start of conference season in a couple weeks from tonight when Russellville hosts Van Buren. Ethan Haney, Jackson Booker, Cash Booker makes a start tonight. Ethan Bartlett, Aiden Terry, Nicholas Hallmark, Jarrett Peter, and Magnus Golden. Of course, Magnus, number 9, will play offense also. On the big offensive line for Russellville, Weston Grace, Carson Harris, Ross Choate, C.J. Ledford, and Cameron Hicks. Luke Jones at quarterback. Ladarius Prince will be the running back. Jacob Espinosa and Julius Thompson will be the wide receivers. And slot wide receiver, number 20, Dawan Ford. As you're looking at Sylvan Hills, they graduated 6 offensive linemen. So they have 5 new fresh faces, and actually all today a 6th in there. None of them are seniors either. So not only are they brand new, they're going to have them for at least 1 more year. They started a couple of sophomores in there, including their center, Aiden Ricks, number 66. Not very big up front on the defensive side. They play a 3-4. One of their defensive linemen, 191 pounds, number 50, Noah Wiley. But on offense, they're run by number 3, Tyler Hampton. Their running back he's a senior starter. He's one of the top recruits in the state, Malachi Sherwin, number 21. They have about 4 or 5 wide receivers that can go, including number 14, Christian Fields, and number 12, Tyler Blakely. Those are the 2 playmakers that they have for Sylvan Hills. They are 0-2 on the season. They've lost 12 games in a row. They're 0-2. They're 0-2 this season and 0-10 last season, I should say. They have Jason Houle as their head coach. He's in his 2nd season at Sylvan Hills. We'll take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings is the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 7 years and counting. And without customers like you shopping local and leaving honest reviews, well, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings wouldn't have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So if you're ready to get the building or carport that suits your needs, stop by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, corner of Highway 7 and 247, right before the River Bridge, to browse around or visit Duval's Affordable Portable PortableBuildings.com for more information.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC, an EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. Had to let some assistant coaches in for the Cyclones up here in the press boxes. We're here at Cyclone Stadium ready for tonight's home opener. Well, it's the 14th meeting between these two teams. Russellville holds the edge in the previous 13 meetings, but very close. 7 wins and 6 losses. It's been a while since Russellville has won, though. In fact, it's been a while since they really have played. The last 3 games have been in the playoffs. Russellville has a 1-2 record in playoff games. The last time these two teams met were in 2020. It was the Bears defeating Russellville 54-20. And then the next year, 2021, was when head coach Dave Wheeler came in to be the head coach of your Russellville Cyclones. In his 4th season here at Russellville, he's 15-19 overall, 1-1 this season. Now, we were talking a little bit about the fact that Russellville has a off week next week. That's a change from what it has been. Remember, they had that off week in the last week of the season. Never like that, but that was because there was 9 conference teams, so you had 8 conference games and 2 non-conference. We're back to 8 conference teams, counting us, so 7 conference games. So you get that more, everybody likes to take off, and usually people like to take off the week before, and that's what's happening next week. It's a very low slate of high school games because everybody wants off that week before they go to conference play, and Russellville is no different. Now, so we'll be off next week, and then we're back here at Cyclone Stadium starting conference season when Russellville will host Van Buren. Remember, Van Buren beat Russellville last year by a point, 28-27. Over there in Van Buren, and then it's pretty much a home and home. We do have some changes to the schedule this year, though, adding Shiloh Christian, adding Fort Smith Southside. They're coming back, and we lose PA, Little Rock Christian, and Greenbrier, even though we did have a Greenbrier in our non-conference season. Now, next season, we'll have the same 3 non-conference games. We'll just be trading places. So Morrilton will come here, and then Greenbrier will come here, and then we'll be on the road at Sylvan Hills before we have a week off. So it's a 2-year rotation in just about everything, even with conferences as it changes according to the AAA. Russellville in their home red jerseys, the first time they sported that this year. They try to do that every now and then. Sometimes they wear black, sometimes they wear red. These are more your basic red with white numbers, no flash, anything like that. And they got the black pants and, of course, the black helmets that they sported out last year. Sylvan Hills will be in white tops and blue bottoms and blue helmets with an SH on the side of the helmet. The captains are meeting out there for the coin toss for the Cyclones. Number 43, Aiden Terry. Number 99, Magnus Golden. Number 18, Mitchell Manning. And number 51, C.J. Ledford. The captains for the Cyclones, and they're getting ready for the coin toss. Of course, Sylvan Hills will get to choose. It looks like they won the toss because the official is conferring with them. There is a win tonight, and it's coming out of the north, just like we had last night for 3/4 of the 9th grade game. that was coming out from behind the concession stand. And Sylvan Hills is elected to defer, even though they won the coin toss. So Russellville will receive, and Sylvan Hills wants to go into the wind. Usually you don't see that because they usually want the wind, and if they're going to kick off, they want to kick with the wind. Their kicker's not that deep, so it's going to be a kick into the wind here when we start this game. We're going to take a 60-second break, Stephen, and then come back with the kickoff. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner half of half clearance sale is now in progress. Save half of half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half of half or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
You know what? I'm a stats guy. I love to keep stats, and one of the weird things I was looking at, not really a stat on this, Luke Jones, the quarterback for Russell, has 3 interceptions this year. Did you know all 3 of his interceptions have come on 4th down? And they've been a thing where he's had to throw it or take a sack. And so you're just kind of throwing it up. And a couple of them have actually acted almost like a punt. So if you're going to throw some interceptions, do it on 4th down where it's, hey, I've just got to give my guys a chance to go up there and convert that 4th down. Russellville's gone for it quite a few times on 4th down. We'll see if that trend continues. Kicking off will be Tristan Trejo for Sylvan Hills. Again, Russellville will have the wind at their back and the ball to start this contest. The Sylvan Hills elected to defer to the second half. A little bit surprised. Not surprised that they elected to defer. I'm surprised at Sylvan Hills because if you pick the wind, if you pick the ball, the other team gets to say if they want to go with the wind or against it. I'm really surprised that Sylvan Hills decided to go into the wind to start this 4th quarter just to kick off.
And at times it's a strong wind. It's keeping that flag straight out.
We had strong wind last night, but no wind for the Whirlwinds as they lost the 8th grade game 38-0 against Hot Springs Lakeside. The 9th grade game we lost 30-14. It was closer than that. Russellville was down 22-14 with the ball in the 4th quarter. Turned the ball over on downs, and Lakeside won it going away there 30-14. It's going to be a couple weeks before they play again. The junior high team also has a week off next week. We're ready for action now. We appreciate you watching us on Cyclone Booth YouTube. Appreciate you listening to us on 102.3 KCJC, EAB Sports. Russellville bunched up at midfield with 5 guys there. Now they're going to spread out just a little bit. Back deep for Russellville is Ladarius Prince, but not too deep. He's at the 15-yard line, and I don't know if they can kick it that deep without the wind. We'll see. Trejo is going to kick this one. It's a wobbly kick, and it's going to actually hit inside the 30 and go out of bounds. And so Russellville gets their option here. They could always have him kick it again, or you can take it from where it went out of bounds. You're obviously not going to do that. Russellville will take it, and they're going to put it down, at the 30, 35-yard line? I think it's what you get. I thought it was a 35-yard line, and that's where Russellville will take over.
Yeah, they've been talking about it. They didn't know if they were going to have them kick it over or not.
Only reason I thought maybe just because of making them kick into this wind again. But Cyclones are going to take over at the 35-yard line. Luke Jones, number 17, 2-year starter. He's a senior. He's thrown for 473 yards this season. A couple of touchdowns. The longest pass so far this year for a score is 49 yards. He'll motion a man. That's Manning. Going to set the screen. No. Out of the backfield. It's going to be complete here to Marcellus Olson. And a little safe screen pass, but Russellville loses yards on that play.
Yeah. The Bears had that sniffed out. They had 4 defenders right there waiting on him.
They lose 3 yards on the play. So second down and long. Ball now put on the right hash. Russellville not huddling. They're looking over at Coach Chris Gunter, the new offensive coordinator. Came over to us from BB. It's his first season here. And now DeJuan Ford motions back more as the S-back. play action. Jones rolling to his left, sets his feet, throws across the middle. It's complete to Espinosa. Doesn't have the first down, but he's taken down there at the 42-yard line.
Low pass, but a great catch.
10 yards on the pickup, 3rd down and 3. Russellville going a little quickly, or at least it seems like it because they're not huddling. Magnus Golden and Nicholas Hallmark, number 99 and 47 respectively, coming into the game. A little bit heavier package here. It's 3 yards is what we need for a first down. Maybe a quarterback draw here. Luke Jones, big kid, can do that, but we'll see. 2 wide receivers to the right. Magnus Golden, the S-back. Hallmark, the tight end. Man in motion is Espinosa. They're going to give it first man through, and Ladarius Prince fighting forward. It depends on the spot. It's very close. By the spot on this side, I think he got it. He needed the 45. It's right on it. We're going to have to wait and see.
I think he got it. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
All right, so Russellville gets the first down there, converting on 3rd down. I think they might have gone for it there on if they would have gone for it on 4th down. I think they would have gone for it there even though it was on their side. Sylvan Hills 0-2 on the season. They were shut out by Maumelle 36-0 last week. Lost to Valonia by a score of 31-12. That game was closer than it appeared. Sylvan Hills actually had a 12-10 lead after 3 quarters. And just lost it in the 4th quarter. Toss sweep running this way as Marcellus Olsen puts his foot in the ground, cuts it back. He's into Bear territory and taken down very close to a first down. Well, I think that play was designed to go outside, but Olsen had different view of that because he saw an opening and he took it.
Very strong run, dragging the defender with him. He's about a yard short.
Pickup of 9 yards on the play on his first toss there. He had a reception go for -3. This one goes for 9 yards. Under 10 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We have no score. Marcellus Olsen-Patton, a sophomore, 5'7", 149. Ladarius Prince will take the toss sweep here, running to the right side of the field, and he's got the first down, hit hard and taken down inside the 45 to about the 43.
Very strong runner. Takes 2 or 3 defenders to bring him down.
He was backup running back last year. Didn't get to run too much. You're not going to when Tracy Daniels is on the team and setting the single season and career rushing record. First down for the Cyclones at the 43-yard line of Sylvan Hills. Cyclones took the opening kickoff after it kicked out of bounds at the 35. And they've had the ball so far here this almost first 3 minutes of the game. No wide receivers to the left side. Look like a counter play. It's designed to go left, and Darius Prince will stick his nose in there and get a yard on the play. Grimes on the tackle. He's their outside linebacker. They call him the strong side bandit. Pierre Grimes, number 38. Their second leading tackler on the season. Prince now 3 carries for 7 yards. Short side of the field is the right side for the Cyclones. They're back on the ball here. 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, always out of the shotgun. Jones back to pass. Screen pass to Ladarius Prince, and I think he lost a yard, maybe 2 on the play. And I should correct myself. They're not always out of the shotgun, but almost always out of the shotgun. They're going to mark him a loss of 1. So 3rd down and 10. That's the second screen pass that's gone for negative yards.
At the Bears,
they say 44-yard line, so a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, the Bears had 2 defenders out there. Just they might have read our playbook a little bit.
The Cyclones need to get to the 33 of Sylvan Hills for a first down. Manning is the slot receiver, now motioning out as Olsen. Back to pass Jones, looking left all the way. Underneath route complete there to Ladarius Prince, but taken down well short of the first down. Just a yard gain on that. So 4th down and 10. You know, if we'd get about 5 yards, I think we're definitely going for it. Now I don't know. Luke, we've used like 3 or 4 different punters on the season. Mosley, Perez, also Luke Jones. So he may be in there to do some sort of punting situation. He did that. He had 1 punt and was 53 yards. We'll see what they want to do here. It's a check with me. Play clock at 15. He's going to back up. I think this is going to be a quick kick. Nobody back there for Sylvan Hills. He is going to kick it. Now we got to get down there and down it. It's going to hit at the 10-yard line. Big high hop off the turf and caught down at the 2. Marcellus Olsen was down there to catch it. And so we didn't score, but that's about the next best thing. If you can down it at the 2-yard line. A 41-yard punt with no return.
Good coverage by that Cyclone offense. Had 3 Cyclones down there waiting for that ball to come down.
And now we get our look at number 3, Tyler Hampton, the quarterback. Number 21, Malachi Sherwin, the running back. They have talent all over the place, including number 14, Christian Fields, number 12, Tyler Blakely. Their wide receiver, Blakely, usually stays on the left side. Their slot man, number 4, Colin Billings. Talking over the white hat, I don't know what the delay is, but Sylvan Hills have their backs against the wall here at their own 2-yard line after the 41-yard punt by Luke Jones. That's not bad. He's got 2 of those quick kicks and 53 yards and 41 yards. Hampton, he's going to call his own number, running right side, cuts back. Got a little room there as he gets across the 5 and tackled shy of the 10. A pickup of 7 yards on the play. Hampton, 6 foot, 153. He's a junior. Just 1 senior on this offensive starters, and the 1 senior is number 21, Malachi Sherwin. He's in front of the quarterback. They're going to run a similar play. Quarterback keeping it. Hampton going to be stacked up, and he's going to be shy of the first down. They do blow it dead as he gets to the 12-yard line. I said shy of the first down. They'd put him down at the 3, it looked like.
I think all that defensive unit was there on the stop.
Gain of 3.
Third down and 2.
At the Bears' 11-yard line.
And he's right around the 14 for a first down.
I think he came up short.
Yeah, they give it handed off to Sherwin. The first time he's touched the football, and he's short. Their kicking game is not great here. Okay, never mind. They gave him a good spot. He's got the first down.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I didn't think he got that.
I didn't either.
He got a really good spot. I thought it was close to being no gain. They end up giving him 2. So Sylvan Hills gets the first down. They're at their own 14-yard line. They fake it to the man in motion. Sherwin's going to be swallowed up well inside the line of scrimmage. Back at the 12, a loss of 2 on the play, and good luck figuring out who made that tackle because there was a lot of guys there for Russellville.
Yeah, Booker was one of them, number 45.
Yeah, you're going to have to start calling the numbers now. They've got 2 Bookers starting, 45 and 38. 45 is Jackson Booker, starting at linebacker. Cash Booker, more like a bandit. He'll be in the secondary some. He'll blitz a lot too. And they're going to hand it off. Now, the running back is Joseph Thompson running far side. He'll get across the 20 before taken down. He'd come in motion, Joseph Thompson, and be tackled at about the 22, so be 3rd down and 2.
He ran with that ball like carrying a loaf of bread. It's been easy to fumble that ball if we could have got our hands on it.
They give him a good spot there. They put him down at the 23, so 3rd down and 1, if you can call it that. About half a yard. Tyler Hampton keeping it on the ground. I haven't seen him throw yet. He's going to call his number here. Gets the edge. He's got the first down. Steps out of bounds right around the 25.
Barnell out there to make sure he got out of bounds.
Jason Houle, their head coach, was their offensive coordinator for 4 years. Remember, they were running that wing tee, dead tee, whatever you want to call it. But since he's taken over as the head coach, he's opened it up a little bit, running more of a spread, and I think he's doing it to try to recruit some kids, and their numbers got really low. They were 0-10 last year, 0-2 this year, but they've been competitive in both their games. Led in the second game against Bologna. Said after 3 quarters, we're up 12-10. Then Bologna, 21 points in the 4th quarter. Fake the handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to wish he handed it off. He's going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, he was met there by number 47, Hallmark.
3 carries for 7 yards for Tyler Hampton. Keeping the ball. They've got 21 yards on the ground on this drive. Remember, they started inside their own 5-yard line. 2nd down and 11. And Sherwin, all but one play has been in front of the quarterback, and now he's about a half yard behind the quarterback. I wonder if that means he's getting the ball. He's to the left side there of Hampton. Hampton gets the snap. He's going to roll out looking left. He's going to throw it, and a little out route's complete across the 30, 35, pushed out of bounds. Colin Billings has the first down and the first big play for Sylvan Hills.
Yeah, that ball, he just floated it out there. I thought maybe we could get our hands on it, but
that's the first pass play for Sylvan Hills. It goes for 14 yards and a first down. Coming out of the shadow of our end zone, the one we're trying to go towards, and now they brought it out to the 39-yard line. 8 plays to get here to their own 39. First and 10 for the Bears. Hampton going to fake the handoff, keep it himself, and he'll get maybe the 40 before he's pushed back. Jackson Booker was there on our side to make that stop. 1-yard pickup, 2nd down and 9 coming. We have no score. About 4.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the short side, the left side. For Sylvan Hills, Tyler Hampton. He's going to roll to his right. Well, they're holding Golden. They're not going to call. He's going to throw on the run. Completed pass there, number 81, Lacoby Brent, who had a touchdown reception last week against Valonia.
Yeah, Golden was held by 2 people there trying to get to the quarterback, but no flag on that.
And they're going to say it's inches away from a first down. So officially an 8-yard toss from Hampton to Brent. 6'2 junior, 177, wearing number 81. And they're going to go out of shotgun on 3rd and inches. And a delayed quarterback draw, and Russellville hit him in the backfield, but he breaks a tackle. He's got the first down into the Cyclone territory. Oh, man, thought we had him for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, he's a type of quarterback. He's not that big, doesn't look that big, but he's a quarterback. You're going to have to put your arms around him. You just can't hit him and knock him down.
6'1", 153, the junior Tyler Hampton. He sort of slid away from the would-be tackler, and he's got it 1st and 10 for the Bears at our 48, and now Coach Wheeler wants to take a timeout. He is not happy with his defense. We'll take a break. 3:35 left to play in the first quarter. We have no score. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Welcome back. Their current drive, they've gone 11 plays, 48 yards. That's the bad news. The good news is they're only at our 48-yard line because they started this drive officially at the 4-yard line. Timeout called by Coach Wheeler. He likes to use his timeouts on defense in the first half, but I think that one wasn't it may rest the defense a little bit, but I think he's a little agitated. I think he's agitated at the arm tackling there on that 3rd down and short carry.
Yeah, there's no question they had him in the backfield.
So they have it 1st and 10 at our 48-yard line. Tyler Hampton, their quarterback, number 3. Play action, throw out of the backfield, complete pass here to the S-back, and he'll get inside the 40 to the 39. That's Caleb Harrison. He's S-back, fullback, tight end. He's also their backup quarterback.
Number 29, Callahan, made the stop. They're not playing like an 0-2 or an 0-14 team right now.
No, they're not. They're gaining confidence. They pick up 9 yards there now. Hampton, 3 of 3 for 31 yards. He's taking some safe passes. That was just a little out route, like 2 out routes on his 3 completions. Hool, the head coach, who's offensive coordinator for 4 years before becoming the head coach 2 years ago. Back to pass. Hampton throwing, and it's complete. It's a great catch at the 30, 20. He's going to go all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. I thought it was a bad pass. Blakely, a great athletic catch for Sylvan Hills. A 39-yard touchdown pass, and Blakely takes it in.
Had a little breakdown in our defense. There wasn't anybody on him. I'd say within 5 yards of him.
That's the 2nd touchdown pass for Hampton this season. Again, I thought it was a bad pass. It kind of floated out there, but Tyler Blakely, my goodness, what a catch. And the 5'9 junior leapt up, caught it. 39 yards on the score. And the extra point by Trejo is definitely long enough, and it's good. 7-0 Sylvan Hills with 2:46 left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's Honda of Russellville's 45th anniversary, and we're celebrating this year with big savings store-wide. Come in now to Honda of Russellville and register to win a brand new 2025 Honda Pioneers 700. We're having open houses every Saturday leading up to the big giveaway Saturday, October 26th. This is one of our biggest giveaways ever. Plus, save big with our best deals of the year. Come by now. Arkansas's #1 Honda dealer, Honda of Russellville. See more at hondaofrussellville.com and on Facebook.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Sylvan Hills getting ready to kick it off. They lead at 7-0, taking their first drive in, and it was impressive. I mean, it was time-consuming. They converted some third downs. We'll tell you the details about it here in just a moment, but Tristan Trejo is going to kick off for Sylvan Hills. Cyclones trailing 7-0. 22 yards of offense for Russellville before they had to punt it away. Trejo will kick this one end over end, but very short. It's going to be taken at the 31, dropped now and covered by the Cyclones. Not really a fumble because I don't think we ever had it, but we'll have it at the 31-yard line, and that's where Russellville will have it. On that scoring summary, they go 96 yards officially in 13 plays, 4 minutes and 54 seconds on the drive. Tyler Hampton hit Tyler Blakely for a 39-yard touchdown pass. Tristan Trejo added the extra point, and that's where we sit at 7-0.
Yeah, number 42, Osborne, is the one who recovered that fumble.
You think that was a fumble? I think it was a live ball, but I don't think it was a fumble. I heard Mike Cloud, our PA guy, say it. I don't think he ever had possession. Luke Jones, the quarterback for Russellville, on 1st and 10. Nothing there on the left. He's going to scramble a little bit to the right before throwing it across his body and finding incomplete. He's looking for Jesus Perez there and just short-hopped him to Perez. Perez had the game-winning field goal last week of 40 yards. Also had a reception. He's been perfect on PATs too this season. He's actually 2 of 2 on field goals too. Hit one in the Morrilton game. 2nd down and 10 for the Cyclones, trailing by a touchdown. Man in motion is Olsen. They'll hand it to him on the fly sweep, and he's tripped up. I don't know if that was an intended tackle or if he just kind of got tripped on the turf there, but he'll pick up a yard, and that'll be at 3rd down and long coming for Russellville.
33-yard line.
Pickup of 2. Olsen Patton now 2 carries for 11 yards. Magnus Golden will check out. Ladarius Prince in the game. Going with a few more wide receivers here. 3rd down and 8. Russellville needs right around the 42-yard line for a first down. Jones back to pass. Steps up, throws out of the backfield. Ladarius Prince. And can't handle it. They couldn't make the connection there, and Russellville will have to punt. Coach Wheeler was upset with that one. You see him take his hat off. He was upset at something. I don't know if it's at the players or the official. Something he was upset about. Bo Mosley on to try to punt. And Mosley punted in the Morrilton game, I believe. This one right at eye level, and he gets this one away. It's a good wobbly kick. Going to be fielded at the 34-yard line for the fair catch. So Mosley, a 33-yard punt with no return. The Cyclones go 3 and out on offense. The trail 7-0. They need a defensive stop here. Don't want to go down 2 scores early in the game.
Yeah, we need a turnover right here.
You know, it's been one quarter that Sylvan Hills, I told you about them giving up the 21 points in one quarter of Bologna. They lost 36-0 to Maumelle, but realized that was a 12-0 halftime score. And then Maumelle blew it up in the 3rd quarter. So they played a half, 3 quarters of some close games and then lost it late. The Bears taking over at their own 34-yard line after the punt by Mosley. Here's the give to Sherwin. Sherwin running right side, trying to bounce it outside, using his blocker. He's got the first down, cut down out of bounds at the 46. He almost ran over his blocker, sort of stopped and hesitated, let his blocker get reset before he picked up some good yards there to the 47. 13-yard gain now. Sherwin with 4 carries for 16 yards.
And that was Mosley who tackled him going out of bounds.
2 receivers to our side, the left side, 1 to the far side. They're running a tight end here. And play action, and the quarterback's going to keep it here on first down. He's going to be stood up there by Aiden Terry and pushed backwards after a 1-yard gain.
Hampton on the carry. Aiden Terry on the tackle.
And they'll give him a yard to the 48.
Along with Nick Hallmark and
Tyler Hampton, 6 carries for 13 yards. They have 110 yards of offense so far in this first quarter. They lead Russellville 7-0. Clock rolling here with 1:15 left in this first quarter. 2nd down and 9. They haven't exactly gained a whole lot on first down plays, but just enough. They're averaging just over 3 yards a carry. Here's a drop snap, and quarterback Hampton picks it up and nowhere to go. It always seems like a jailbreak when there's a drop snap, and he's going to be dropped back at the 42-yard line.
And that was Jackson Booker.
But doesn't it seem that way when somebody drops a snap, everybody, all of a sudden the defense just knows it instinctively, and they just come after the quarterback. And so a loss of 6 on the play. That comes off of Hampton's rushing yards. He's looking at 3rd and 15. 3 wide receivers now to our side as they remove the tight end. 1 wide receiver to the far side, short side of the field. That's Blakely who got that touchdown pass. Hampton looking left all the way. He's going to roll that way to his left, plants his feet, nowhere to go, and he's going to be sacked back at the 30-yard line. He is sacked and dropped by Maddox Statham. All the way back at the 30. That's a loss of 12 on the play. Good job, Maddox.
Oh, that was a great tackle for a loss.
And Russellville going to call timeout here with 3 seconds left to play the first quarter. Why? Because they want Sylvan Hills to punt into that win. Smart play to call the timeout here by Coach Wheeler. We're going to take a quick break. Russellville trailing 7-0. This is Cyclone football at the EAB Sports Network.
I hold a parade that only goes 1 block. What in the world is a bathtub race? And how can one town be the training ground for American Pharaoh and the former playground of Al Capone? That's just Hot Springs being Hot Springs. Between thermal waters, thoroughbreds, and the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, this town isn't trying to be unique. It just comes naturally. Come experience this slightly unconventional and completely wonderful place called Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
What a sack there by Maddox Statham. And on that, they bring up a big 4th down. Russellville calling a timeout. So Sylvan Hills, with 3 seconds left in this first quarter, forced to punt into the win. And punting it is number 31, Tyler Scott. Russellville with 2 players back. They're back at their own 30. They do get this one away. It's an end-over-end kick. Going to have some room to run here. And this is Barnell's going to take it at the 38. He crosses the 40 to the 42. Barnell about a 4-yard return. And now we've come to the end. Oh, they only ran 1 second. 1 second off the clock?
No, they'd reset it to 9 seconds.
Oh, they reset it to 9. Okay. My bad. So 5 yards on the return after the 38-yard punt. So the Cyclones will take over. Good field position at their own 43. Not that you can't throw into the wind because it's just not unbearable, but I wonder if we take a shot here at our own 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. 3 and out on their last series. We'll see what they do here. Man in motion, fake the forward pitch, going to hand off to Callahan, and there's a fumble exchange, and Sylvan Hills come up with it. Sylvan Hills has come up with it at the 41 of Russellville, and that's how we're going to close out the first quarter. Sylvan Hills with a scoring opportunity here, lead it over Russellville 7-0. We'll take a break after 1 quarter play. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Welcome back. Well, the Cyclones fumble on the last play of the first quarter. And so that means the Bears will have it at the Cyclone 41-yard line. That's a 2-second drive there by the Cyclones. And the defense called upon to make some big plays here. They've made some big plays on that second drive. But Sylvan Hills leads at 7-0 after a 98-yard drive on their first possession. You know, I mistakenly caught myself in pregame saying that Mountain Home was playing Rolla, Missouri, and I forgot they were playing Village Academy tonight. They're tied after one. Thanks, Dylan. We'll get some scores coming up at halftime of this contest. And also, remember, we're going to travel around, see what's going on in other sports throughout the Russellville School District. All right, the Bears taking over at our 41. Hampton, play action, looking right, and he's hit as he throws. It's a lame duck up there, and it's going to be snatched out of the air by the Cyclones on the interception.
Up into the air, intercepted by the Cyclones.
I can't tell who got it. I thought it was Sam Callahan who got it. Was that 29?
No,
yeah, it was Sam Callahan on the interception. I think they were wanting to go deep, but Hampton was hit as he threw it. And Callahan comes down with it. It was a jump ball, so Russellville takes the ball right back on the first play of the second quarter. How about that?
That's what we needed to create those turnovers. Callahan out-jumped two Bears offensive people there to get that ball.
The Cyclones have the ball at their own 38-yard line. Offense right back out on the field. Little counter play. This is Olsen. Cuts back up towards the middle. He's across the 45, midfield into Bear territory at the 44. I like the fake toss there on that call. And the Cyclones cut it down at the 44-yard line, so it's a pickup of 18 yards on the play by Marcellus Olsen Patton.
First down sponsored by Phil Wright Auto Plus.
1st and 10. Olsen still the running back. Pistol formation behind Jones. Going to give it to him again. No, he's going to pull it, throw it across the middle. Complete there to Dawan Ford inside the 25.
On the reception.
Well, that was a shoestring tackle. If he hadn't tackled him, he was gone to that end zone.
Well, it was a really good throw because Dawan did a good job, outstretched arms, able to grab that, but that was the only place he could have thrown it. Jones could have thrown it where it wasn't going to be intercepted. 20 yards on the pickup. That's the first catch by Ford for 20 yards, and now Jones 5 of 7 for 26 yards. Remember, he's had a couple screen passes go for negative yards. Empty backfield, and a snap rolls behind him. He's able to cover it back at the 39-yard line.
Recovered by Jones.
You wonder if the turf had anything to do with that. Sometimes when it's rained all day yesterday, a little bit in the morning, that turf just sort of stays wet. On the bad snap. It's kind of sad it comes off the rushing totals, but that's the way it is. And a 15-yard loss by the Cyclones, so 2nd down and 25. The good news is it's 2nd down, so you got a couple downs to play with it here and get some of the yardage back. You don't have to go for it all on one play. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And that's Olsen, the running back. He's going to carry it, and he's going to be hit hard. No, he's going to be pulled out there by Jones. He faked me out, cut towards the middle. He gets to the 30. Pickup of 9 on the play by Luke Jones. He'll get some of those rushing yards back off of that bad snap, and now he's got 2 carries for 6 yards, but he picked up 9 right there.
3rd down and 16.
Yeah, they grabbed Olsen. They thought he had the ball.
Yeah, I thought he had
him
it too.
up.
Yeah, good fake there. And they let Luke Jones read that, and he's able to pull it if he sees where the defensive end is. Empty backfield here on third down, and
we jumped.
Yeah, we're going to move back 5 yards. It's the first penalty of the game. So we're going to get 5 yards back. It'll be third down and 21. 9:46 left to play here in the first half. Russellville trailing 7-0.
Third down and 20.
Yeah, you really want to take advantage of that turnover and at least get some points on the board.
That's why I think that we may be going for it on fourth down unless we get a big loss here. Third down and 21. 2 receivers to each side. Jones back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to throw across the middle. Sliding catch is complete there at the 24-yard line. They come and hit the receiver. He was down because his knees were down.
Yeah.
And I think that was Manning. Mitchell Manning. I think that's Mitchell's first reception of the season.
No flag.
Nice little sliding catch. It'll be fourth down and 10. So from here, it'll be into the wind and a 42-yard field goal. Jesus Perez has the range, but into that wind, I don't know if you want to try it here. Yeah, they look like they're going for it. You need almost the 14-yard line for the first down. About halfway between 15 and 14. Empty backfield on fourth down and 10. Jones back to pass. Looking left all the way. Still plenty of time. Throwing underneath. It's going to be intercepted at the 17-yard line.
Pass intercepted.
He's going to throw it right in the waiting arms of Malachi Summons, their best linebacker. And I couldn't tell who he was throwing it to because Malachi just sort of stepped in the way there.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
He returns it to the 21. And so Russellville, with their second turnover of the game, will give it right back to Sylvan Hills with 8:31 left to play here in the first half. That's the 4th interception by Jones on the season. All 4 have happened on fourth downs. I mentioned that in the pregame about the 3. And now there's a fumble play, and it's loose ball, and the Cyclones have come up with it. I don't know who came up with it. The Cyclones were all over it. And I think that was Statham.
Yeah, number 7.
Boy, Statham's having a game already, isn't he?
That's what we needed, a turnover deep in their territory.
Statham will recover it at the 19-yard line. And Russellville gets it right back. We're having to reset some stuff. I'm having a hard time catching up here with all the turnovers.
Yeah, their defense didn't get a chance to take a breath, so good play by our defense.
Malachi Statham able to recover that fumble. And it was just kind of a high snap, or it came in too hot, really kind of popped up in the air. And Hampton couldn't really control it. So the Cyclones, after turning the ball over, get it right back on the next play. That's what happened on the Cyclone fumble earlier. On the next play, Sylvan Hills turned it right back over. Happens here. Now this play blown dead. Russellville was running a little option or midline read play before it's blown dead. And the flag is on the far side, and Russellville lined up off sides over on that far side. So push it back 5 yards. You talked something about that in the pregame about penalties hurting us at the wrong time.
Right in that red zone, you don't need that.
So pushes us back to the 24, 1st and 15 for Russellville. The Cyclones trailing 7-0 here with 8:23 left to play in the first half. And I don't know what the holdup is because now we just started the play clock, so I don't know what was going on there. Coach Wheeler had his headset off on the field, but he's back now on the sideline. Olsen will motion out, empty backfield. Jones going to step up, fired downfield. It's complete inside the 15. Manning makes the catch, his second catch tonight. This goes down to the 13-yard line, pickup of 11.
Very accurate pass, good catch. Close to that first down, about 3 yards.
Yeah, they put him down at the 12-yard line. And it'll be second down and about 3 yards to go. Jones now 7 of 10 for 48 yards. That's Manning's second catch. Told you about that for 22 yards. Clock rolling here. Under 7:40 to go here in the first half. Play clock down to 7. Russell may be using a timeout here. I don't think they don't have the right personnel in. I don't know if they're trying to change the play. They didn't have the right people on there. They're going to take a timeout. Their final timeout of the first half. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing 7-0. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Russellville won a tough, hard-fought game. It wasn't pretty last week, 10-7 over Greenbrier. This first half's been tough and ugly. Both teams with 2 turnovers. I think all 4 turnovers, all 4 happened in the second quarter? I believe they did. We'll have the halftime stats for you coming up at halftime. We're also going to post it to our Facebook page. We'll travel around Cyclone country, as he said, talking about what's going on in other sports. We have our Cyclone history segment. A lot going on during our halftime show. As we come back, Russellville looking at 2nd down and 4 at the 13-yard line of Sylvan Hills. Here's the give to Magnus. Golden straight up the gut. He's got the first down. Inside the 5. Takes on a tackler. And did he get in? No signal. Are they going to say inside the 1? They're going to put him inside the 1-yard line. A first down, but he's going to set up the Cyclones with a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Lining up quickly.
12 yards on the carry for Magnus Golden. Out of the shotgun formation, Luke Jones going to keep it all the way in for the score, and the Cyclones are on the board. Taking the turnover, turning it into points, and Russellville is 1 point away from tying the ball game. 7-6 our score. Magnus Golden getting the first down. Luke Jones with the touchdown run. That's his first rushing touchdown of the season. And the 7th rushing touchdown of his career. The extra point by Jesus Perez is good. We're all tied at 7. 7:21 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
For a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home, for over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square has a new summer menu and even more entertainment for the whole family. Like game night on Mondays and karaoke on Tuesdays. Thursday, try the new prime rib and live bands Thursday through Saturday. So bring the whole family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat. Now open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday starting at 6:30 a.m. Wednesday, we close a little early at 3. 9 p.m. all other nights, and Sunday buffet 11 to 3. Holidays may affect these hours. Come see us at Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square.
Well, the defense gets the 2nd turnover of the game for the Cyclones, and Russellville's offense turns it into points. 19 yards all they had to go after the fumble recovery by Maddox Statham. They do it in 3 plays. Luke Jones, a 1-yard touchdown run, and Jesus Perez, the extra point. He's perfect on the season now, 3 of 3 on PATs, and the Cyclones are tied with Sylvan Hills 7-7.
That's what you want to do. Anytime you get a turnover, you want to score from that. Takes a little bit of the steam out of the opposition.
Perez, the kicker, the receiver, he's also kicking off here. He'll kick this one high, end over end kick. It's going to be fielded at the 26-yard line, running towards the middle of the field. Doesn't quite make the 30 before he's hit hard by guess who? Statham, who's having a fantastic game. Makes that tackle there, a fumble recovery, and a quarterback sack already in this first half for Maddox.
First down and 10 Bears. At the Sylvan Hills.
Well, if they give away a game ball for the first half, he may get one.
3-yard return or 2-yard return. They're going to mark him down at the 28-yard line for Sylvan Hills there by Brady Hester, number 8, who returned that kick. One of their defensive players. They're going to come out. Tyler Hampton That last snap was high, causing that fumble. He'll hand this one out to Sherman. Sherman running towards that right side. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. Malachi Sherwin. His running's been tough for him in this first half.
Golden is the one who slowed him down. Coming across that line of scrimmage.
They gave him a loss of 2 there. Said his knee was down behind there. He's 5 carries for 14 yards for Sherwin. He's the only senior starter on this offensive team for Sylvan Hills. Russellville, Aiden Terry jumping up, showing blitz up the middle, but he's going to back up a little bit. Hampton, high snap there, but back to pass. He's going to take a shot, got man-on-man coverage. It's incomplete. And Sam Callahan running step for step with Tyler Blakely. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
That was good coverage by Callahan, staying with that receiver.
Sam Callahan, another two-way player for Russellville, just a sophomore.
Sam Callahan defending for the Cyclones. 3rd down and
6:33 left to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 7. Sylvan Hills scoring on their first drive of the game, a 96-yard drive. That's been it. Ethan Haney showing blitz up the middle. Hampton rolling out to his left. He's going to stop. He's got a man open, throwing, and it's incomplete. That had 6 written all over it. Had Nigel Casey at midfield wide open. But you know, Coach Wheeler likes to put pressure on the quarterback, likes him to run the opposite way and try to set and throw back, because he said a lot of times the guy will be open, but you can't hit him. And that's what happened there, and they're going to have to punt the football away. So sometimes when I say it's fortunate because they overshot their man, it's usually because we've thrown a guy off his route by hitting the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes we made him like that. We made the quarterback roll left, try to plant his feet and throw back to the right, which they're really not taught to do. And so sometimes that's the product of that. I had a good visit with Coach Wheeler. Of course, we taped the pregame show, but I told him I wish I would have kept the tape machine running, because he started talking about defense and his 3 pillars of defense, and one of them was disrupting muscle memory. That's one thing he likes to do. He wants to disrupt muscle memory of the offensive lineman, of the quarterback, the running backs. He wants to make them do what they're not coached to do. And he says if they run a repetition of running to the right side 100 times, he wants to make them go left, something that they haven't practiced 100 times. And something like that right there is a product of when you see a guy wide open and, just overthrew. Well, there's probably a reason. Making the quarterback roll out the wrong way it could be the reason there. On 4th down and long, they're going to have to punt the football away. Tyler Scott.
4th down and 12 for the Bears.
And Russellville again with 2 players back. Prince, I believe, and Malachi Varnell. This one's a bad kick. It's off the side of his foot, very short, and it's going to hit at the Cyclone 48-yard line and be down at the 45. That went off the side of his foot, ended up being a 29-yard punt. He's very lucky that it did go that far. And so Russellville, really good field position here with 6:20 left to play here in the first half.
At the 46-yard line.
Yeah, a ball like that, it goes pretty much straight up. You just want to get away from it.
Well, if he would not have had the wind at his back, I bet you that would have been close to a 10-yard punt. Cyclones on that last drive, they moved the ball pretty well, but that last drive they only had to go 19 yards. But they have a little bit further to go here, but I guarantee you they're wanting to get that offense back on the field. They feel like it's starting to click a little bit. Olsen, the running back, on 1st and 10. They'll fake it to him, and Jones going to keep it, weaving his way back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming.
Yeah, those linebackers for the Bears, they stayed in their position, and they were ready for him. That's why we couldn't get no gain on that.
Well, their biggest defensive lineman is just 210, but their linebackers really fly to the ball. They call this the slant 3-4. A little bit smaller up front, but they move around quite a bit. 2nd down and long for the Cyclones. About 5:45 left in the first half. We're a tie game. Olsen going to take this one. He'll get a couple yards before he's driven back. They're going to mark him. Well, it depends on which official you look at, but it's going to be 3rd down and long either way.
Pierre Grimes on the tackle. 3rd down and 8 Cyclones.
3rd down and 9.
48-yard line.
We call it the 47. nose of the football not quite to the 48, so it has to touch that yard marker before we can count it. So 3rd and 9 officially. Olsen now 4 carries for 30 yards. Cyclones need about their 44 for a first down. Jones back to pass, looking left the whole way. Comebacker, and it's miscommunication there as he was trying to come back to Julius Thompson and thrown well behind him, and Russellville looking at 4th down.
4th down and 8 for the Cyclones at the 40.
Cyclones may be punting it away here, seeing Mosley come back on. He'll have to punt into that wind. Bo Mosley had a fantastic year last year with all those interceptions. That's the problem. You pick off so many, you're not going to get as many the next year because nobody's going to throw at you. They're going to throw away from you. Mosley, high snap, jumps up, gets this one, and he's in trouble. He's going to take off running. He's at midfield, stiff arms a man, and brought down shy of the first down. It wasn't a fake punt. It was a bad snap, high snap, I should say, and if he would have punted it, that punt was going to be blocked. And so the smart play by Mosley, just take off running, see if you can make it. He gets to the 48-yard line. He did all he could, picked up 5 yards, but not enough for the first down.
No, that's a good play, smart play by Mosley.
Because if he punts it, it's blocked, it's rolling back towards the end zone, it might be a scoop and score. Smart play by Bo. Sylvan Hills has it at their own 48-yard line. Well, it's been back and forth game. We're all tied at 7, 5 minutes left. Hampton going to carry this left side. Boy, he's breaking tackles, but he just keeps getting hit. He'll shed one and get hit again, shed one, get hit again, and he's going to lose 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's just about hit by every person on defense until he's brought down.
You know, finish the thought. This really dates me, what I'm about to say, but I remember a long time ago in Razorback football, Richard Brothers having a lot of interceptions his junior year. I think he maybe had one his senior year because the Southwest Conference wouldn't throw at him. And so you sort of, that's kind of so far is what happened to Bo, and nobody's throwing his way. That's fine. He's gonna lock down whatever side of the field he plays on. Right now he's at free safety on 2nd down at 12. Little forward pitch here, running with it, and they've got the 45 midfield. They're into Cyclone territory, pushed out of bounds before they get the first down. That's Joseph Thompson. It was a forward pitch, so technically a pass. Again, those forward pitches are safe because if they drop it, then it's an incomplete pass. And he stepped out long before I thought he did. They say he stepped out at midfield, so that's better. I thought it was going to be about 3rd and 3, but it's going to be 3rd and 8. Clock stop with 4:08 left to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 7. Sylvan Hills has 3rd and 8. Russellville showing blitz, Statham coming up the middle, and quarterback going to keep it straight up the middle. Breaks an arm tackle. Can Russellville stop him? They can, but it's going to bring up about 4th and 2 there.
Hampton on the carry.
Hampton getting to our 44-yard line.
Cash Booker on the tackle.
Booker made the tackle, but somebody else made the initial hit at the 45 and slowed him up.
I think that was Manning, number 18.
Hampton now 11 carries for -3 yards, but remember the bad snaps have come off his rushing totals. So Russellville not even playing punt formation. And Tyler Hampton, the quarterback, is like Luke Jones. He can kick it.
It's getting down.
Yeah, they're going to take some time to think about this. Play clock at 4 seconds, 3 seconds. They have 2 timeouts left, but they're going to use one here. And they do. I almost waited. I thought maybe they're going to take a delay game, but they do take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 3:19 left to play in the first half. We're all tied at 7. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
Welcome back, Cyclone Stadium, the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Call our friends at Alathus Realty. We're all tied at 7, and Sylvan Hills calling a timeout here on his 4th and 2 at our 44-yard line. I'm going to think about it, and I figure even if they're going to punt the ball away, that would have milked some time off the clock, give us a little less time on offense. But You know, when you're 0-2 and it's a non-conference game, I could see them going for it here, and they're coming back out with their quarterback. It doesn't mean anything. They could try to draw us off sides and pooch kick it or call another timeout. They have one left. Russellville doesn't have any left. But from the looks of it so far, they might be going for it. Malachi Sherwin, the running back. Tyler Hampton, the quarterback. They need inside our 42. Back to pass on 4th and 2. It's complete to pass on that far side. It's going to go a ways. Blakely has the first down, cuts back at the 30, and he'll be tackled down at the 25-yard line. Late flags coming in. Russellville's trying to signal it's their ball. They come up with it, but they're going to say he was down actually at the 27-yard line. A flag came from the secondary. A flag came from behind the play. We're going to have to figure out what happened on this play.
Yeah, they're talking about it right now.
They mark him down at the 27-yard line. That's 17 yards, plenty enough for the first down. They only needed 2. Boy, that's a lot of guts to call a pass play on 4th and 2. But Blakely was wide open. He's the one that got the touchdown reception of 39 yards back in the first quarter for Sylvan Hills. And when the flags come in opposite places like that, you think it was just an obvious call, but maybe they had 2 different calls, and they're talking about it. And now the White Hats coming over to signal to us. Illegal block in the back on Sylvan Hills. And it is going to be a first down because even with that is enough for the first down.
Against the Bears, illegal block in
so
the back.
It's after the play, 10-yard penalty. So they get to the 27. They come back after the 10-yard penalty and mark it at the 37. They'll have it first and 10. It's not going to be first and 20.
First down and 10 at the Cyclone 37.
Now, if that would have pushed them back beyond, it would still been 4th down, but it would have been like, 4th and 1 or something like that. So it's from the spot there. So on first and 10 for Sylvan Hills, they'll give it up to Sherwin. He's, again, really struggling in this first half. Cyclones are making it tough on him, so he'll pick up no gain.
Yeah, Golden was right there to meet him head on head.
Clock is rolling here. 2:45 left to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 7. Sylvan Hills with the football, and our 37. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Tight formation here, but they're going to roll a screen pass, incomplete on that far side. They threw it sideways there, and they were going to Billings. It'll stop the clock with 2:28 left.
Pass intended for Billings.
It just threw his hands, but it was a pass was a little too tall there, to be fair. They had it blocked nicely though, lower pass.
Third down and 10.
They'd had some room to run. 2:28 left, third down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Hampton with 3 receivers to his right. He's going to roll that way. Looking downfield, he's going to throw on the move. Great pass, complete. And out of bounds, stops the clock. It's shy of the first down to Billings, but boy, he threw that one on the move, and he dropped a dime there.
He did, right amongst our defenders.
And I think they're going to mark him at the 28. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Funny thing is, he could have turned it upfield. If this were the pros, you'd have that marker and you could see, but he was away from the sticks and didn't see how much he needed to go. They're 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it here. Clock stopped at 2:21. They're going to turn the hand off to Sherwin. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he made it.
That's Jackson Booker who met him and wrapped him up.
Loss of 1 on the play. The Cyclone defense is held once again. On 4th and 1, they lose a yard. 2:17 left to play here in the first half, and the defense has answered the bell once again. So they gave up the long drive on the first drive of the game. Since then, they've been money. Since that first drive, Russellville's defense has only given up 25 yards, and they've gotten 2 turnovers. Now we'll see, no timeouts. We'll see if the Cyclones want to go to a 2-minute drill here. Tied 7-7. Once again, Sylvan Hills will get the ball to start the second half. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Luke Jones on first and 10. Looking right, throwing across the middle. It's tipped and incomplete. Tipped and incomplete there, and he was going for Jeremiah Ross Thompson. Trying to thread the needle there.
Well, he was double covered. Apparently they've heard about him.
Usually if you throw an incomplete pass here, a lot of times you'll run something safe like a running play, a screen pass just to get the clock moving. You don't want to do a 3 and out and give them more time. We'll see what they want to do here. Tight formation. Wouldn't be surprised if they handed it off here and just try to break one. Man in motion, that's Manning. Back to pass. Nope, they're gonna throw it. They got man-on-man coverage. This one's thrown up in the air. It's a jump ball and incomplete. He was going for Manning on that far side. It'll stop the clock with 2:06 left to play.
3rd down and 10 for the Cyclones.
And 3rd and 10 coming.
At the 29-yard line.
And Jones now 7 of 13 for 48 yards. Manning, that's the 3rd time he's been targeted in this first half. He's got 2 catches for 22. The Cyclones need right at their own 39 for a first down. Lone wide receiver on the far side is Espinosa. He's the slot receiver. Jones back to pass on 3rd and 10. Delay blitz. He's throwing across the middle, and it's incomplete. He was going for Julius Thompson. Falls incomplete, and Russellville will have to punt the football away.
4th down and 10, Cyclones.
Cyclones taking about 3 shots there. They're going to punt the football away and put it back on their defense. They got a lot of confidence in this defense, and as well they should.
They've been playing a good game tonight.
Mosley's had lined up there for 2 punts. He only had 1 punt attempt. The last one on the high snap, he took off running. We'll see what happens here. Perfect snap. He's going to kick this one towards the right. Wobbly kick's going to hit, and it's going to take a Sylvan Hills bounce and bounce back inside our 40. Into the wind and a bad bounce.
Russellville punt.
Down at the 37-yard line. That's an 8-yard punt. Boy, that wind is a killer. I mean, look at the American flag. It's stretched out. I know you can't see it on the air here, but believe me, the wind got a hold of that one, and the Cyclones, after the 8-yard punt, will really have to lean on their defense here as Sylvan Hills takes over at the 37-yard line of Russellville. The Bears with 1 timeout. How about a pick 6 here? I'd be fine with that. Two receivers to the left. That's the short side of the field, as it's not on the hash, but a little bit more towards that left hash. Tyler Hampton, little high snap there. He'll hand it off. They'll run that short side of the field and breaks a tackle in the backfield, pushed out of bounds. I don't know if he got any gain there. Malachi Sherwin. He's one of the state's top recruits. They have 2 top recruits. Sherwin on offense and number 6, Josiah Rainey on defense.
2nd down and 9.
Well, give him the 36-yard line, so 2nd down and 9. Cyclones have done a fantastic job stopping their running game. As a team, they've had 20 running plays for a total of 22 yards. Hampton, high snap once again. He's able to corral it, popped it up one-handed to himself. Now rolling to his right. He's going to heave it downfield. He's got a man wide open inside the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown. Billings was standing there all alone, literally waiting for the ball to come down.
Tyler Hampton.
He got behind the Cyclone defense, and I'm sure he was praying, come down ball, because he could feel the heat of the Cyclones coming at him. And, in fact, once he caught it, they just sort of pushed him into the end zone trying to make the tackle. 36-yard touchdown pass for Hampton, his 2nd one of the night, 3rd one on the season. And Sylvan Hills has a 13-7 lead.
He was wide open. We must have had a breakdown in that secondary.
Well, on the bad snap, sometimes it's a jailbreak. And here's a jailbreak on the PAT. Rolling, they're going to throw this one for the corner, and it's incomplete. The holder there, Braylon McPhee, on a bad snap, popped up. You yell, fire, fire. That's what you do on the field goal and PAT unit. Everybody takes off running. And the 2-point try is what's officially known as is no good. However, the Cyclones trail by 6. We're going to keep it right here because I've already kept talking through this. So we'll go ahead and give you the scoring details on that. Sorry, Stephen, but sometimes I kind of get long-winded explaining what happened on that. On that scoring summary for Sylvan Hills, they go 37 yards in just 2 plays. Tyler Hampton hit Colin Billings, complete for a 36-yard touchdown. The two-point try officially failed, officially called a two-point try, but it was just a bad snap on the PAT. 16 seconds is all it took for him to score. 13-7, Sylvan Hills with the lead. And so the Cyclones can see if they want to try to score here. You know, they don't have any timeouts, but a minute 39, that's a lot of time.
I'm hoping that missed extra point comes back to haunt.
Yeah, sometimes those do, don't
the Bears.
Appreciate you joining us. We're going to be right back here 2 weeks from tonight when Cyclones host Van Buren. Russellville off next week. And then hosting Van Buren, that's when the 6A West starts and everything counts. It's funny, you don't want to say games don't matter, but it doesn't matter as far as making the playoffs. The only thing that matters is your conference record. You go 3-0, doesn't matter. 0-3, doesn't matter. You got to finish in the top 6 in conference and you go to the playoffs. Trejo, end over and kick here, is going to be fielded at the 27-yard line. I believe that's Callahan. Dodges a man at the 30, across the 35-40. Get a good return for Russellville, and he gets the brotherly push there near midfield. And Russellville's going to start at their 49, I believe.
Over midfield, yeah.
And Sam Callahan with the 24-yard return. And the Cyclones are going to have the ball at the Bear 49-yard line. So if you wonder, do we try something here? When you get a return like that, set you up 49 yards away, you definitely going to take some shots here. And even though it's into the wind, if you get close enough, Jesus Perez can boot it through.
That's a short kickoff to have the wind at his back.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That's a strong wind, too, right
I wonder if he meant to do that short. But Callahan, the 24-yard return. Russellville trailing 13-7, a minute 28 left to play here in the first half. Two wide receivers to the bottom side here, the left side of the quarterback, Luke Jones. Jones, play action, flag flies from the sideline. Jones in trouble. He's going to be sandwiched, throws it, and it's going to be intercepted. And this may go the distance. They're going to return it 54 yards for the touchdown. Second interception of the game. Is that Summons? Yeah, Malachi Summons. That's his second one of the game, and it goes as a pick six. We do have a flag, but I'll be honest with you, I think it's against us.
I believe it's holding.
That's a pick six going the other direction. 54 yards and a touchdown for Sylvan Hills. My goodness, when it rains, it pours. Minute 14 left. The Cyclones trailing 19-7. And we'll see if they decide to go for two. A lot of teams don't try to make up that, they don't chase points. We have not seen them do this on film yet. They're doing the swinging gate here.
The penalty was against Russellville.
Some teams won't chase points until the fourth quarter, meaning they don't try to make up that missed extra point. But I don't see the kicker out there yet. He might be on that line. I just don't see him yet. The penalty is declined. It was illegal procedure, I guess, against Russellville. I think that means not enough men on the line of scrimmage is what that typically means, because if we actually move, they would blow it dead. Wish they would have blown it dead there. 54-yard interception return for a touchdown. Russellville trailing Sylvan Hills 19-7. It is the swing gate, but instead of kicking it, they're going to go for it. Oh, no. They're going to line up here on the right side. They have 5 offensive linemen on the right side outside the hash mark. And I think they just move forward. There's a flag. I'm going to throw this one, but it doesn't matter. They move forward. The man in motion, number 44, who's the tight end and backup quarterback, Caleb Harrison. He moved in motion, but then he took a step forward, almost like he was in the Arena League. And so it goes against them there.
Five-yard penalty. And the point after attempt by the Bears will be from the 8-yard line.
Yeah, because it's 5 yards from the spot.
Yeah.
And it'll be a long extra point here from the 15, so a 25-yard field goal, and Trejo boots it through. So after all that, they kick the extra point. It's 20-7. Russellville trailing with a minute 14 left. We'll take a break. Left in the first half, I should say. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
In the second quarter.
as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now is the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. Sorry, Stephen. We're trying to do some totaling here and trying to get through all this. And on the scoring summary there, it was a 54-yard touchdown return on the interception. And they had on there Gavin Rollins, but that's not who made it. It was number 24, Malachi Summons, and he's the one who got the interception and returned it 56 yards for the score. The extra point was good by Trejo, and I missed what happened. There's some sort of penalty on the kick or afterwards because they've backed up Sylvan Hills to the 25-yard line. So I don't know what happened here.
Trejo, the kicker for the Bears. Darius Prince.
I never did see a signal.
For Russellville.
Yeah, it must have been sort of excessive celebration. So they've been penalized now 3 times for 30 yards. Here's the kick. And Russellville going to return this at the 32-yard line. This is Ladarius Prince straight up the middle. He gets to midfield and into Sylvan Hills territory inside the 45 to the 44. Ladarius Prince, I believe that was on the return. It was.
All the way out to the Bears.
Yeah, that's a pretty good return. When you think they took over at the 34, it's going to put us at the 44 on their side, 22-yard return. So I know, once again, Russellville with no timeouts, but with 1:07 left and you're set up at this side, you might as well take a shot, right?
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Nobody, well, yeah, you got to.
1st and 10 at their 44-yard line. Russellville trailing 20-7. Man in motion. Lassos goes back to the other side. It's going to be a handoff play here to Olsen. If he can get the corner, he's got the 40, 35, 30. He's going to cut back at the 25, 20. He's got wide open spaces. 10, 5, touchdown, Marcellus Olsen. 44 yards for the score. And they might have thought he was going out of bounds, but he saw that seam. He's just faster than everybody. Cut back inside the 30. I don't think he got touched. 44 yards. We're in all the way. He must have run 60 yards on the play. And the Cyclones cut the lead to 7.
That was the key of cutting back to the right. And you're right, nobody touched him.
Jesus Perez on to try the extra point. Now we have timeout on the field. Remember, this all started because it was excessive celebration by Sylvan Hills. 15-yard penalty, so they got moved back to the 25 where they kicked it from. A good return by Ladarius Prince of 22 yards. That set us up at the 44, and it was just a sweep, just a handoff, but you had the blocker set up perfectly. And for the 44-yard touchdown run, and Perez is going to add the extra point. Russellville trails 20-14 with 56 seconds left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in. Like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Your Kubota dealer.
Welcome back. The Cyclones scoring there on a 44-yard touchdown run. 44 yards, one play. Took 18 seconds. Didn't seem like it took that long. Jesus Perez added the extra point. Russellville, after being down by 13, cuts it to 6. Perez is kick, a low line drive, fielded on one hop at the 28-yard line. They got some room across the 40, 45 midfield, and going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 45 of Russellville.
That was number 22, Tackett, that knocked him out of bounds.
Return. Jesus
Perez, the kicker, is one that pushed him out of bounds at the. They got the sticks marked in the wrong spot, don't they? They got the sticks marked at 37, but he made the 42. Okay, they're getting it fixed now. It's a 31-yard kickoff return. Boy, it's been exciting. It's been back and forth. 2 turnovers for each team, some big plays. Russellville trailing by 6, but 50 seconds left. The Bears with 1 timeout, and now they've got a shot to do something. But, hey, that just gives us a shot to take the ball away. How about that? At the 42-yard line of Russellville, Hampton rolling to his left, looking downfield. He's going to throw it underneath. It's complete and being tackled at the 35-yard line. On the catch there is number 81, Lacoby Brent. That's his second catch tonight. That one goes for 7 yards. He's got 2 catches for 15. Empty backfield for Hampton. Flips the ball in his hand, steps up in the pocket. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at the 37-yard line.
Brought down by
Magnus Golden on the stop. They're going to mark it at the 38. And now a timeout called by Sylvan Hills with 20 seconds left in the first half. We're going to take a quick break here. Russellville trailing 20-14. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
September's Saracen vehicle giveaway is a total adrenaline rush featuring Ford's Raptor F-150 pickup from Trotter Ford. With a twin turbo kicking out a massive 500 horsepower, the Raptor is the monster of trucks. And you can own this fierce Ford Raptor just for playing your favorite games at Saracen Casino Resort. Saracen is only 40 minutes from Little Rock. Play to win a Ford Raptor.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
You know, I think more than stats, what you really need to look at for this first half is the drive summary, because it's been back and forth. Not only have we had 4 turnovers, 2 different times they've been back-to-back. They turn it over, we get it back, and vice versa. We've actually had 5 turnovers, a pick 6 there, but 4 of them have been back-to-back. And Sylvan Hills, using their last timeout after the quarterback sack, they're looking at 3rd and 6 from our 38-yard line with 20 seconds left. No timeouts for anybody left in this. So they got to score, get out of bounds, or an incomplete pass. Back to pass is Hampton, rolling to his right. He's waiting for him to get downfield. Now he's in trouble. Gets away from Terry. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to step out of bounds, shy of the 30. That's enough for the first down. Took 8 seconds to run off that. I know that first down doesn't matter as much, but they don't have to worry about it on 4th down here, as it's 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Had a lot of pressure on him, but he just was able to get away from it.
Yeah, and also that's what that is that's really good coverage downfield by our secondary, because there was nobody open. I think Russellville rushed 3 people on that play. So 1st and 10, 12 seconds left. If you do it right, probably enough time for 2 plays here with no timeouts, because the clock would stop if you get out of bounds or to move the sticks. Hampton, 2 receivers to each side. Here comes blitz up the middle. They pick it up, and now they don't. They sack him back at the 40-yard line, and that's a one thing if you're Sylvan Hills you couldn't do. Perfect thing for Russellville, because they can't stop the clock, and I don't think they can do anything about it. Haney with the sack, and time runs out. The Cyclones trail, but they feel fortunate to only be down 6 here as they trail Sylvan Hills 20-14. We'll take a break. Coming up, we have your halftime show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. a proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Well, the Cyclones trail it here at the half, 20-14, and I think the best analysis so far of this game just came from our engineer, Stephen Berry. He said, it's the Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th turnovers and the weird stuff going on in this game. That's a perfect assessment of this first half. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think this first half has been up and down for the Cyclones. We talked about it in pregame, the penalties in the red zone, that hurts. We had one of those tonight. Turnovers have hurt the Cyclones in that first half. And the other thing has hurt us a little bit is not really developing our running game. We've run up the middle a lot and haven't gained that much. But when we got to the outside, just like on that run for the touchdown, once he turned the corner, it was all the way. So I'm thinking that the weakness to this Bear defense is running to the outside and getting outside that end and those linebackers. I think that may be a key. Of course, they may make some adjustment at half. But if we can tighten up our secondary on those receivers, you've pointed it out, they have been wide open on some occasions. And that's hurt the Cyclones. But get away from these penalties, and we don't turn over, but create the turnovers, and we've done that tonight.
I think both offensive coordinators for each team have to be focused on the turnovers, and Russellville may be fortunate they're only down 6, and Sylvan Hills may be upset that they're only up 6 because if you look at it, pick 6. I mean, right now that's the difference in the ball game. But Russellville with 3 turnovers in that first half, Sylvan Hills with 2, and they both come at really bad times. I mean, for obviously for us with the pick 6, but when you're Sylvan Hills and you get a turnover and then you turn it right back over, I'm sure they can't be happy about it. So I'll bet both offensive staffs of both teams is really upset about the turnovers and probably focusing on that more than anything, right? More than their running game, passing game, penalties, whatever. I'll bet that's huge right now. And Russellville losing the turnover margin at -1, getting 2 on the defense, but turning over 3 times, including 1 for a touchdown.
And one other thing that could be a huge thing for the Bears going against them was that extra point, the failed extra point. And Russellville can take advantage of that. And like we said earlier in the game, that could come back to bite the Bears.
The Bears trailed Maumelle 12-0 before getting blown out in the second half. In the third quarter, that was their undoing. They led Valonia 12-10 after 3 quarters last week before Valonia scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Let's hope that history shows that to be the case again. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll go around Cyclone Country to see what else is going on in other sports across our campus, and we'll also have the stats coming up for you at some point. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates and Medicare Specialists of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 4
479-857-2810.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. The Cyclones here at Cyclone Stadium trailing Sylvan Hills by a score of 20-14. This week on campus, the volleyball team swept Pottsville in volleyball action on Monday night in 3 sets. The Lady Cyclone volleyball team will be at the Little Rock Christian Academy tourney tomorrow, and I think they'll play Shallow Christian on Tuesday. That'll be here at 4:30 at Cyclone Arena. Go check them out. They also host Farmington on Thursday at 4:30. In junior high volleyball, Coach Cindy Williams, the Lady Cyclone Whirlwind team, the 9th grade team, Lady Whirlwind 9th grade team, beat Searcy and BB this week. The 8th grade also beat BB. They're at the Wampus Kitten Invitational tomorrow, and I think they're at Valonia on Tuesday. I had hit down here, Valonia on Tuesday, host Cabot North. So I'm one of those two. I need to check that out before we're off the air today. In the Cyclone Tennis, on Tuesday, the Cyclone Tennis team beat Farmington 7-1, lost to Shallow Christian 5-3. And Liza Parker won both matches, coming back down from 3-0. In doubles, Katie George and Olivia Oldham won both of their matches. They will play this coming week on Tuesday against Van Buren here, but also be hosting Harrison against Siloam Springs in a quad match. That's here at 3:30. Then they also host the Greenwood on Thursday at 3:30. Cyclone Golf, the Lady Cyclone team defeated Mountain Home at Russellville Country Club 277-312. Susanna Manns shot a 67. That's 4 under. She was gold medalist. Silver medalist was Macy Cooper, also of Russellville, with a 77. The boys had a try match there. They beat Mountain Home, but they lost to Flippin. Lost to Mountain Home by 5 strokes, beat Flippin by 19 strokes. Riley Davis shot 1 under. He shot a 70. Caleb Campbell had a 73. Caleb Malin, an 80. Lawson Lewis scored an 87, and Sam Heinzman an 84. The Lady Cyclone Golf team will be in action against Mount St. Mary Academy on Monday. A conference is coming up quick for golf. They will go to Mountain Home for the conference tournament a week from Monday. Both junior high teams lost to Lakeside last night. They'll have a bye week this next week, and then the next home game will be October the 10th when they host BB. And I believe that's all we have for going around. I want to say RMS football, we'll be looking at their schedule also. But looking at Cyclone Country, that's what we have there. Some scores to pass along to you from our conference. Van Buren against Greenbrier. We played Greenbrier last week. We got Van Buren in 2 weeks. They're tied in the third quarter, 17-17. Oklahoma, Lincoln Christian is ahead of Siloam Springs. Is ahead of Shallow Christian, 21-6. Siloam Springs leading Pea Ridge, 14-7. That's also a third quarter score. In the third quarter, Greenwood leading Harbor, 42-6, and Lake Hamilton third quarter score ahead of Arkadelphia, 28-14. We'll take a break and come back with more of your halftime show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings. From pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
Welcome back. We're at Cyclone Stadium. The Cyclones are trailing here by a score of 22-14. We'll have the stats coming up for you here in just a moment. I was looking at the drive chart, though, because I thought that would tell more of the story. Boy, it's back and forth when you look at it. Russellville's drives, they go punt, fumble, interception, touchdown, turn the ball over on downs, punt, interception for a touchdown, and then touchdown. For Sylvan Hills, they go touchdown on their first drive, punt, interception, fumble, punt, downs, touchdown, and then a pick six, and then the end of the half. That's how the drive chart went. We'll give you the Cyclone history here. I want to tell you the last time that Russellville beat Sylvan Hills was back in 1994. I mentioned this last week. Cyclones in 94 were 9-3 under Coach Phil Collins, and they had 8-2 regular season record and actually drew Sylvan Hills in the first round of the playoffs. Won that game 31-0 over the Bears of Sylvan Hills. That team of Phil Collins had 5 shutouts. So the defense, 5 shutouts, 3 games. They only allowed 1 touchdown. They only allowed 120 points all year. And if you take out that last game where we were knocked out of the second round of the playoffs at McClellan, they allowed 88 points in those other games. So 5 shutouts, and they were led by Ronnie Merritt, the all-time leading tackler in Russellville school history. But 1994 was the last time Russellville defeated Sylvan Hills, 31-0 in the first round of the playoffs. We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll give you the first half stats. This is Cyclone football as they trail 20-14 at the half. This is EAB Sports Network.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching,
She's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Since 1957, Arkansas Capital has been empowering entrepreneurs, helping businesses thrive, watching communities prosper, and making dreams become reality. Arkansas Capital is a beacon of hope for businesses seeking a fresh start or growth capital by providing a variety of financing solutions. But Arkansas Capital isn't just a financing corporation. We're your partners in growth. Put our 145 years of combined experience to work for you. With over $500 million in loans to facilitate projects, Arkansas Capital is dedicated to your success. Learn more at arcapital.com. That's arcapital.com.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. Russellville trailing Sylvan Hills 20-14. They're honoring the girls' swim team who won 4 consecutive state championships, and they're honoring those girls right now at midfield, presenting them with their state championship rings. I want to tell you that we posted our halftime stats on our Facebook page. Just go to Facebook, Cyclone Booth. We also posted the scoring summary and the drive chart if you want to see all that. But we'll highlight some of the stats right here. In that first half, Russellville was 7 first downs, Sylvan Hills with 9. The Cyclones had 139 total yards, 48 passing, 91 on the ground. Luke Jones was 7 of 15 for 48 yards, had 2 interceptions. 1 was the pick 6. Receiving, Mitchell Manning and Ladarius Prince each with 2 receptions, but Manning, leading receiver, with 2 catches for 22 yards and 1 catch for Dajuan Ford for 20 yards in that first half. Running the football, Marcellus Olson, 5 carries, 74 yards. Of course, had the long 44-yard touchdown run. Luke Jones, 4 carries for -5 yards. Quarterback sacks comes off his totals. Magnus Golden had a carry for 12 yards, setting up a touchdown. For Sylvan Hills, they had 161 yards of offense, 143 through the air, and 18 on the ground. Tyler Hampton, 9 of 13 for 143, has 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception. Receiving, Colin Billings, 3 catches for 59 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Blakely, 2 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. They've been hard running, though. Malachi Sherwin, their leading rusher, but he has 8 carries for just 14 yards in that first half. The Cyclones penalized 2 times for 10 yards, Sylvan Hills 3 times for 30 yards. Russellville 1 of 6 on third down conversions, 0 of 2 on fourth down conversions. Sylvan Hills converting at half the time, 4 of 8 on third down conversions, 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. 36 plays for Sylvan Hills, 30 for Russellville. We're going to take a break, come back, give you the scoring summary after this. Russellville trailing Sylvan Hills at the half, 20-14. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with the team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. So whether it's your first home or your 5th, A Better Way Realty will be right beside you during the process with the experience and expertise to help you find the home you need. Find A Better Way Realty online or stop by their new location at 1408 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Well, it's a pretty good crowd here at Cyclone Stadium as you're with us, but we're happy that you're joining us. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, go ahead and subscribe there because we want to push it up over 4,000. We want to have more than any other high school YouTube channel with our fans. So we appreciate you joining us on the
Whether
YouTube
you're
stream.
into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Welcome back. We're at half, and Russellville trailing 20-14. Want to tell you that, we got a really good crowd here, especially when you think about the fact that the fair's in town. And so we got a lot of people here watching this first half, exciting first half. Sylvan Hills got on the board first on their first drive after Russellville had to punt the ball away. Russellville downed it inside the 5, but Sylvan Hills went 96 yards in 13 plays on their first drive in 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Tyler Hampton hooked up with Tyler Blakely for a 39-yard touchdown pass. The extra point was good. It was 7-0. That was all the scoring in the first quarter. Russellville came right back. They go on a 19-yard drive in 3 plays. Yeah, just 19 yards after a fumble recovery by Maddox Statham. Luke Jones, a 1-yard carry. Jesus Perez added the extra point. The drive just took 1:05, so with 7:21 left in the first half, it was 7-7. We only had 7 minutes and a lot of action in that 7 minutes. The Bears, with 1:39 left to play in the first half, go on a 37-yard drive in 2 plays in 16 seconds. Hampton hit Billings for a 36-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion failed. It was a bad snap, and they just had to chunk it to the end zone and missed it. Made it 13-7 Sylvan Hills. The Cyclones came back but threw a pick 6. Luke Jones threw it into the hands of Malachi Summons, who returned it 54 yards for a touchdown. And with 1:20 left, the extra point was good. Minute 14 left. Interception happened with 1:20 left. And it looked like the Bears are going to go in at halftime 20-7. The Cyclones got a really good kickoff return. They started at just 59 yards away. Is that right? No, it was 44 yards away for the touchdown run, and Jesus Perez added the extra point. And so that just took 18 seconds with 56 seconds left in the first half. Olsen took it in for the score. The extra point was good, and Russellville cut the lead to 6. That's where we stand with the Bears leading the Cyclones 20-14. And that's your stats. That's your scoring summary of the first half. We're going to take a final break, be back with the second half. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The 2 greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. We're getting ready for the second half. Russellville will kick off to start the second half. And we always kind of highlight that near the end of the first half. But, boy, have you ever seen a flurry like that with the turnovers and touchdowns that close to a half like what we saw in that first half?
I tell you, the key is our defense here in this second half. If we can stop them, and the Bears have got the win at their back in this third quarter, so we'll have it in the fourth. But the key of this whole third quarter is our defense have got to step up and create some more turnovers and get the ball in the hands of our offense.
I think Stephen Berry nailed it when he said it's Friday the 13th. I did not even realize that, and that was the weird ending there. But Russellville trailing by 6 here as we start the second half. And Jesus Perez will kick it off. The Cyclones have chose to have the wind in the fourth quarter, so they'll kick into the wind here. Little pooch kick end over end. That's a free ball. Bounces and collected at the 30, running the far side, breaking an arm tackle at the 35, and then being slung down there just shy of the 40-yard line is Brady Hester. It's his second kickoff return there, and that one goes for about 9 yards.
At the 39.
That's a good kickoff. He put it right in the center where nobody was there, but they gained some yardage, but it's better than them breaking one.
Yeah, they get 9 yards on the return, so they have it at the 39-yard line. All right, starting the second half, finally. Tyler Hampton with 3 receivers to the right. Short side of the field is the left.
Put pressure on this quarterback.
Back to pass, looking left. Short side of field there, and it's going to complete a pass as he backpedals out of bounds. Russellville gambled and almost got an interception on that far side.
Yeah, that was Bo Mosley going for the ball.
Yeah, Blakely's the one that caught it. And, he had some room to run, but he just sort of backpedaled out of bounds and content to take a 4-yard reception there. 2nd down and 6 for Hampton. Back to pass once again, looking left, double move. He's got him open. Blakely on the double move. They threw it behind him. It was a little out and up there, and he had a step on us. But just a bad throw there by Hampton, who's now 10 of 15. He does have 147 yards of passing. They're 4 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. Here's their 9th one tonight as they look at 3rd down and 7.
We blitzed on that one. Maybe we'll do it again and put a little more pressure on him.
Yeah, they picked it up nicely on that one. 3 receivers to the right there. Out of alignment. They get that move. They're going to roll the pocket to the right. Magnus Golden giving chase. Throwing across the middle. It's complete. Pushed out of bounds. It's very close to 1st down. We're going to wait and see. Malachi Varnell was there to push Billings out. And we'll have to wait and see where they mark it. And they do give him the 1st down. Needed 7, got 7. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Cyclones trailing by 6. Happy to provide you halftime stats. Once again, you can always check them out on our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth. And then after the game, we'll always post them on the same place. On 1st and 10, Hampton calling his own number, running to the short side of the field. He spun down there, but not before he'll pick up about 8 yards. They're starting to move the football here, just kind of like they did on the first drive of the first half. That goes down to the 43. They are averaging just 1.8 yards on 1st down plays, but when you do stuff like that, you really open up the playbook when you have it 2nd and short like this. The Cyclones did a good job in the first half of shutting them down on 1st downs.
Callahan came up to make that stop.
The flip side, Russellville averaging 6 yards on 1st downs with their offense. 2nd down and 2 here. Snap right in the gut of Hampton. He's going to backpedal and chunk. He's got a man open. Complete 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Tyler Blakely, his 2nd touchdown reception of the night and his 2nd touchdown reception of the season. Tyler Blakely was wide open just on a little fly pattern, and they chunked it down the field untouched. 43 yards for the score, and the Bears lead at 26-14. They tried this. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was just going to say, Coach hates to see that. They're getting behind our defenders. You don't want to play too soft on them, but you're going to have to come up a little bit.
They tried this little swinging gate thing last time when they scored, and they ended up moving. This time it's more traditional swinging gate where they come back, and Trejo's going to try the extra point. And gets this one, and it's through. So they score on their first drive, and they make it 27-14. Sylvan Hills with the lead with 10:47 left to play in the third. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits, where you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment? ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
The Bears back with their second time they've led by double digits, and 27-14 is the score. And just kind of reeling a little bit. I mean, that kind of shell shocks is the wrong word. It's not that bad, but you're kind of like, what's going on here? After the kickoff, Cyclones going to take it at the 18-yard line, run across the 30, 35, and plowing forward is that Callahan still on his feet. He's across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Good return there by Callahan, who set up the touchdown right before first half with a good kickoff return. This one goes for 25 yards, and Russellville will have it at the 43.
Yeah, that's him. A good run back.
Sam Callahan on the return. First down and 10, Russellville at the 43-yard line.
Cyclones have it at the 43, ball on the left hash mark with their first drive of the second half. 2 receivers to each side. Jones, who screen pass, complete to Thompson here on the left side. Julius Thompson out of bounds just past the 45. Good positive yards there. We said the Cyclones have done a really good job on first down, averaging 6 yards on first downs in that first half. They pick up 3 here, second down and 7. That's the first catch for Thompson. He's been targeted 3 times, but the first one goes for 3 yards. Luke Jones now 8 of 16 for 51. The S-back and 2 receivers on the right side. They're going to hand this one off Ladarius Prince right up the middle, and he'll plow forward into the line, get to about the 48. A pickup of 2 is what it looks like. 3rd and 5 coming.
It's hard to run against that Bear defense up the middle. Seemed like we've been more successful going to the outside.
They got the slant 3-4 on their defense, and they've been crowding that line a little bit. Looks like 4 down linemen here with that outside linebacker here on the weak side. Jones going to call his own number, and he'll get back to midfield. Just couldn't cut back in time. Looked like he had a little opening to his left, a little downhill from here, but couldn't hit there quick enough. And he gets to midfield, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. You're down 2 scores. Ball just shy of the 50. And, boy, I know you feel like, man, we might need to go for this. I mean, there's still a lot of time here. Clock rolling. Under 10 minutes to play in just the 3rd quarter, but I think the Cyclones are really thinking about going for this.
Yeah, Golden's coming in.
And you got 22 seconds on the play clock, so you don't have to rush, but you don't want to waste your time out here. I think they're going for it. Of course, Jones can kick it. He's already down 1 inside the 5, but he's got Golden back there on 4th down and 4, about 3.5. Fake it to Golden, flag flies, and Jones got the first down at the 45-yard line if it stands. If it stands.
Did
That's
we have
a big
2
if.
people moving?
I didn't see.
I thought we had
If
that.
it is, that'll be a legal shift.
I think it
We're going to wait and see.
It's going against us.
Yeah, he's a legal shift.
Yeah.
2 people can move, but they have to get set before you snap the ball, both of them. And then you can move another one in motion. Well, this one gets moved back, so it's 4th down and 9 from the 44-yard line.
45-yard line.
And Russellville going to go for it again here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Check with me, 19 seconds on the play clock, and Jones now going to back up. It looks like he's going to punt the football away. Pretty good punt there. It's going to hit inside the 25, take a big bounce. Cyclone's going to let it roll inside the 10, inside the 5, let it go even more. It's going to be down at the 3-yard line. Well, we've done that well tonight. That's 53 yards, and that's the second time he's punted one over 50 on the season. And this one down after the 53-yarder, down at the 3-yard line. Ball was just shy of the 45-yard line, so a 53-yard punt with no return.
This is where we need to keep them right here.
Yeah. We started the game with this. They took over at their own 4, went 96 yards on an almost 5-minute drive for a score. We can't allow a score here. Trailing by 2 touchdowns, 27-14. Sylvan Hills turned the ball over twice in that first half. How about one right here? They have it at the 3-yard line. As much as they've thrown the football, that's it took them forever to throw their first pass because they were so deep in there. And there's a false start against them. But I tell you, it's going to be a 2-yard penalty, half the distance. So it ends up being 2 yards, and they'll put it down at the 1.
First down and 12.
The backside of the football resting on the 1-yard line. And they moved again.
That's going to be first down 12 and a half.
Yep. It's going to be inside the 1.
This is our series right here.
A 1-yard penalty. They're going I formation under center. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and boy, he leans forward. He might have gotten the one. Russell's trying to strip the ball. I saw Magnus Golden in there yanking at it, and that's no gain there. It's the only time they've gone under center. They went under center, I formation. You knew they were coming with a quarterback draw by Hampton. And so it's good for us because they didn't really gain anything. I mean, maybe a foot or two as the ball resting just outside the 1. Cyclones trailing 27-14, clock rolling, 8:10 left to play here in the third quarter. They're going under center again at their own 1-yard line. Hampton, the quarterback, this time he'll turn and hand it out of the I formation. And they got some positive yards across the 5 to about the 6-yard line by Malachi Sherwin. Pick up 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 7. You really need to hold them here.
Yeah, this is a key right here.
Make them punt and snap it in their own end zone. Good things can happen.
And 6.
But you got to keep them here because usually it's about a 15-yard snap or so. Let's put their heels on the end zone, back of the end zone. Under center once again, out of the I formation. Sherwin, he's going to get across the 10-yard line maybe, but not enough for a first down. It'll bring up 4th down and 4. Good series there by the defense. They'll have to punt it away on 4th down and 3.
Aiden Terry on the tackle.
And on to punt will be Tyler Scott.
For the Bears at the 10-yard line.
Prince going back for Russellville.
Yeah, those 2 guys coming back. Malachi Varnell, Russellville running off somebody. Now here's what you do. Do you set up the return? Do you come after him? I think Russellville looks like they're going to set up for the return because not everybody's on the line. You don't want to rough the punter or anything like that. You want to take advantage of this. He's standing in the end zone. Scott gets it away. It's an end-over-end pretty good kick. And it's going to hit a Russellville player at the 45 of the Cyclones, and Russellville going to have to cover at the 44. So a 46-yard punt with no return. The Cyclones have it their own 46. Was hoping for a little bit better field position than that, but hey, we forced a 3-and-out. And the Cyclone offense back out on the field, trailing 27-14 with 6:34 left in the third.
Good series by that defense.
Yeah, helped by a couple of their turnovers there. I say turnovers, they're penalties. They had 3 yards of penalties because a couple of half the distance. They've been penalized 5 times for 32 yards. The Cyclones 3 times for 15. Russellville at their own 44s will start this drive. Trailing by 13. Marcellus Olson will be the slot receiver on the far side. No receivers wide to this left side. Give us to Ladarius Prince straight up the middle. He's in 2 Bear territory, and he's shy of the first down by about a yard. Good run by Ladarius, a pickup of 9 on the play.
That's a good opening up the middle. It's been hard to come by, but that was good.
And Ladarius Prince tonight, 5 carries for 18 yards. He had almost 200 yards rushing last year as a backup for Tracy Daniels. Action pass is complete there to Dajuan Ford. He's got the first down inside the 45 to the 42. Dajuan's pretty sure-handed. And he gets the first down. They're going to mark him at the 42.5, so officially the 43-yard line. 2 catches for Ford tonight for 24 yards. Man in motion is Olsen. He'll circle behind the quarterback Jones and go back the other direction. Hand off is Prince. Straight up the middle. Breaks free at the 35. It's a foot race. 20, 15, 10, 5. Can he hang on? He's slung into the end zone for the touchdown. 43 yards for Ladarius Prince. His 3rd career touchdown, first one of the season. And the Cyclones trail 27-20 with 5:36 left in the 3rd. He ran into the pile and just burst out. And they caught him just inside the 5, but his momentum carried him in the end zone as they kind of helped him, slung him in there. Perez's extra point is good. 27-21, the Cyclones within 6 once again. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings is the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 7 years and counting. And without customers like you shopping local and leaving honest reviews, well, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings wouldn't have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So if you're ready to get the building or carport that suits your needs, stop by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, corner of Highway 7 and 247, right before the River Bridge, to browse around, or visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings.com for more information.
Ladarius.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
Cyclones getting ready to kick this one off. They trail by 6, 27-21. Ladarius Prince with the long touchdown run. Cyclones have done a good job on the ground tonight. 146 yards as a team on 19 carries. We'll give you the scoring summary here in just a moment.
Defense did a good job 3 and out, and then your offense comes in and scores. That's what the coach likes.
And it was all started by that punt that we downed inside the 5. That's what started it all and got the short field. Here's the kickoff by Perez. It's going to hit the turf at the 22, be fielded at the 20-yard line across the 25 before he is swarmed. Big hit there. On that scoring summary for Russellville, they go 56 yards in 3 plays, a 43-yard touchdown run by Ladarius Prince. Perez added the extra point. The drive took only 58 seconds. And the Cyclones trail at 27-21.
That stop was made by Flores, number 25. Good coverage by that kickoff team.
And they'll have it at their own 24-yard line. This has got to feel like almost like they're at midfield after what they had to start inside the 5-yard line. 5.5 to go here, just the 3rd quarter. Hampton calling for it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper trying to get the edge on the left side, and he'll be upended there at about the 26-yard line, a pickup of 2 on the play.
Barnell, number 1, is the one who met him. He's limping a little bit.
Yeah, he
may be coming off the field.
You don't see this stat line too much. 17 carries for 3 yards. But again, remember, quarterback sacks, bad snaps, those all come off quarterback rushing totals. The NFL is different. It comes off passing totals, sacks do. And there's been some big sacks by this defense. And like you said, the Cyclone player is down on the field, and so we're going to take an entry timeout here. 5:14 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones trailing 27-21. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Fort Smith Southside 31.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
Welcome back, and Malachi Varnell gets a hand as he walks off under his own power. I don't know if he's hurt, and if so, how bad, but good to see him walk off. In the fourth quarter, Greenbrier leading Van Buren 24-20. The Cyclones will face Van Buren in 2 weeks. Third quarter score, Greenwood leading Springdale Harbor 42-6.
Van Buren 20, Greenbrier 17.
We're back to action here, 2nd down and 8.
2nd down and 7.
Looking at Varnell, who made all conference last year for the Cyclones. He's still limping, but he's still standing. They're going to run a sweep play. They've done this the 3rd time now, and the Cyclones going to sling him down by the jersey out of bounds, shy of the 30-yard line. That is Joseph Thompson. All 3 times he's been in motion, they've handed the ball off to him. That's been his play. And they're going to say he got out of bounds at 28. That's good for Russellville, so just a 2-yard pickup. 3rd down and 6.
At the Bears' 28-yard line.
If we can hold them here, make a punt it again, chance to take the lead.
Don't let those receivers get behind you.
High snap, but Hampton able to handle it. Backpedaling, now rolling to his right. He's got some room over on that right side. He tucks it, gets it past the 30, and has enough for the first down before he steps out just shy of the 35.
And he is run out of bounds.
And
short.
I'm going to say the 34-yard line, right at the stick. So first down and 10 for the Bears. Their 12th first down of the game. He's back on the positive side with 18 carries for 9 yards, picking up 6 on that play. 4:49 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones trail by 6. And movement. And it's going to be a penalty on Sylvan Hills. The official right behind the Cyclone linebackers is looking at that line. He usually gets to that.
First down and 15.
How about an update on that Mountain Home Village Academy? We heard that it was scoreless after 1. I told my buddy Dylan Conley at Mountain Home, if they streamed that game, there'd be thousands watching. I'd watch it. The Village Academy. If you don't know the story, you need to Google it. I always try to call into Rex Nelson's show every once in a while and give the Village Academy score, but he's always wise to us. 1st and 15, Sylvan Hills throwing short side here, and they overshot the receiver. And Russellville defending, they didn't realize the ball was being thrown there. Blakely is who they were going to. And mention Rex Nelson coming up on the radio side at 10 o'clock until midnight. We'll have the scoreboard show hosted by Rex Nelson, the voice of the OBU Tigers.
That's good coverage by Callahan over there on that attempted pass.
2nd down and 15. Sylvan Hills giving us fits tonight. Again, they led Bologna after 3 quarters last week before giving up 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Play action for Hampton. And he's going to heave this one downfield. He's got a man wide open. It's complete to Billings at midfield, and he's tackled at the Cyclone 44-yard line. Boy, he was wide open. I mean, they're saying that somebody's wide open, then there's that. He was wide open. And kind of surprised he didn't score. He was that wide open. He gets down to the 43, a pickup of 28 yards. He's got 5 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. Billings, that's Billings' line. Hampton now 13 of 19 for 224. Last week he threw for 224 against Bologna. They're going to hand this one off to Malachi Sherwin, and nothing there. You know, their head coach, Jason Houle, was the offensive coordinator at Sylvan Hills for 4 years before taking over as the head coach last year. He's winless. He went 0-10 last year, 0-2 this year. He's a graduate of Sylvan Hills. He actually played on the state championship baseball team at Sylvan Hills back in 03. He was defensive coordinator at North Little Rock before getting the OC job at Sylvan Hills. And they ran that dead tee type offense under him, and now he's moved to the spread. Back to pass here for Sylvan Hills on 2nd and 11. Man-on-man coverage, incomplete pass. Running step for step. Is that Callahan running with him?
That's Callahan.
Going for Blakely once again.
Good pressure put on the quarterback. We actually got to him.
That's the second time we've had man-on-man coverage on that route, and Callahan has been step for step both times. Key third down here for our defense against Sylvan Hills, and they are 6 of 11 on third down conversions. And there's no flag. No, they're trying to reset the play clock. There, they put it back to 40. It started a little too quickly, and so now, when you see official do like he's raising the roof, that's what he's calling for. He's calling for the play clock to be reset. 2 receivers to each side. Third down and 12. They need our 33 for a first down. 3:34 left here in the third. Back to pass is Hampton. Underneath screen there to Sherwin. He's got the 40, trying to sidestep, get around the 35, steps out of bounds a couple yards shy of the first down. But I think it's close enough where they may be going for it here. Depending on the spot. Boy, they gave him a good spot. They gave him the 34, so 4th down and 1. Yeah, definitely they'll go for this one. The Bears lead it by 6. .324 left to play here in the third quarter. How about this score? Bryant leading Parkview 30-10. I heard them say on our pregame show that Parkview was the #1 team in the state. And Bryant having their way with them in the third quarter, 30-10. Sylvan Hills takes their first time out. We'll take a quick break. Russellville trailing 27-21. We've got a big 4th down coming up. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner half of half clearance sale is now in progress. Save half of half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half of half or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Last time Cyclones beat Sylvan Hills was back in '94. Ronnie Merritt made 8 million tackles, as he did just about every game. Cyclones lead this series 7-6. It's the 14th meeting between the two teams. Sylvan Hills out of the 6A East. They had this non-conference game already set up, and then when Russellville realized they were going to 8 teams instead of 9, the only team that was open was Greenbrier, and so that's who we played last week for our non-conference game. The Cyclones trailing here 27-21. Big play here. 4th down and 1 for Sylvan Hills at our 34-yard line, and they're going for it. Slap the hands, hard count first. Russellville does not jump, changing the play. 14 seconds to snap it. Hampton gets it, going to run left side, and he didn't make it.
No.
He did not make it. Ran right in the teeth of that defensive line, and I think he got the line of scrimmage. I don't even think he got a foot. And so the Cyclone defense is held once again.
Stops the Bears on 4th.
Oh, that was good. That was a good defensive stand on that one.
To 3:20. I'm trying to see 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Well, this game has lasted a lot longer than the Greenbrier game, I tell you. That game 10-7, and that went by quick. Didn't really slow down until the fourth quarter. We're going to take you all the way a little bit past to the scoreboard show at 10 o'clock from the looks of things here. That'd be fine as long as the Cyclones can pull this one out. 1st and 10 for Russellville. He did lose a yard. They have him at the 35-yard line. Empty backfield for Jones. You're going to fake the screen, quarterback keeper, and he'll get the 38-yard line.
Zayden Woodard on the tackle.
Had a good opening there. That offensive line is creating some holes there for our running backs and for the quarterback, Jones.
Pick up a 3 on the play, and 2nd down and 7 now. Luke, 6 carries for -1 yards. He's same situation. Bad snaps, quarterback sacks come off the rushing totals of the quarterback. Here's the give to Ladarius Prince, who had the last touchdown run. He runs into the pile. Doesn't run out of it this time, but he does stay in there long enough to pick up what we think is going to be a first down, but he kind of got a bad spot. I think he's going to be about a foot short and bring up third down and very short.
Jacob Espinoza on the carry.
Going quickly.
They go Jacob Espinoza on the carry. I thought that was Ladarius Prince, and Luke Jones going to carry this one for the first down. So did they get Espinosa on that last carry?
I guess they did. I thought it was Prince that went through there.
I think it was Prince. I think they got that one wrong. We're going to call it Prince, but Luke Jones calling his own number on 3rd and 1, picks up 4 yards. And the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10 at their own 47. 2:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Wind kind of dies down a little, but still in the face of Russellville. They'll have it at their back in the fourth quarter. A play-action pass off the fingertips on the pass, trying to go to Dajuan Ford. Just a little bit too tall for him, and he had a defender right there. I think if he catches it, we might lose yardage on the play, so maybe it's good we didn't make the connection. Clock stopped with 2:01 left to play here in the third, and Russellville looking at 2nd down and 10. Jones 9 of 18 for 55 yards. It's been tough throwing the football against this Sylvan Hills team. Russellville's done a lot of damage on the ground, though, 158 yards on the ground. One of the few times we haven't made yards on first down. We're averaging 7.5 yards on first down plays. 2nd down 10 here. Olsen in motion, crosses the face of Luke Jones and circles back around, coming back towards us to the left. Fake the screen there, and Jones, quarterback keeper once again. He's into Bear territory and tackled very close to a first down.
I think he got it.
Luke Jones just running there between the tackles. Coach Wheeler talked to us off the air about that. He said a lot of your big quarterback runs actually don't happen outside. They happen right up the middle of the field. And they're going to measure this. I think he's about a half yard short, but we'll wait and see.
They gave it to him.
Okay, they gave it to him. Calling official timeout. I thought that was to measure it, but and gets to the 42-yard line. Magnus Golden will check out. Ladarius Prince back in for Russellville. He'll be the running back. Clock rolling. About 1.5 minutes left in the third. Dajuan Ford, the S-back. He's to the right of Jones, and Prince to the left. Play action. He'll roll away from pressure and throw this one away, and it's going to be, is it intercepted? I think
yes,
it is. He tried to throw it away, and chasing it down on that far side was Kyle Griffin.
Bears will have 1st down and 10.
He just didn't like the look, and I understand he tried to throw it away, but just put a little bit too much air underneath it, and it was intercepted by Kyle Griffin there at the 39-yard line and ran it 1 yard positive and out of bounds at the 40. That's bad when you're just trying to – I really think he was just trying to get rid of it because he was being chased, and it didn't look like he could outrun the coverage there. And so the Bears will take over at their own 40.
Quarterback's running to the right again. Hampton. Looked like he gained about 3 yards. About 3 yards.
Yeah, let's see. We're down at the 42. Hampton now 20 carries for 10 yards. No receivers to the right here on 2nd down and 8. Under a minute to play, clock rolling. Oh, little forward pitch there to Sherwin. He runs into his own blocker. I like that play design there, but it works out the benefit of the Cyclones as he ran up the back of his own blocker. They pulled a guard out in front of him, and they lose a yard on the play.
Haney was there just in case he got over his blockers, but I think his blockers was the one who took him down.
Yeah, loss of 1 on the pass play because it's a forward pitch. Bring up 3rd down and 9. Cyclones 4 turnovers, but they're within 6 points. Trailing 27-21, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. The clock is rolling. 5 seconds to snap it, empty backfield. Hampton back to pass. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket, being chased by Magnus Golden, running out of real estate, and he'll throw this one away. There's 5 seconds left.
Hampton's pass is incomplete.
Here in the third quarter with the clock stopped. So they'll have to punt the football away with the wind at their back.
4th down and 9 for the Bears.
Again, another good series by that defense.
Yeah.
41-yard line.
Need to take advantage of this. Maybe we can with the wind at our back. Start of that fourth quarter.
Well, Tyler Scott is averaging 36 yards a punt here in this game, and he's had some good ones. Cyclones with 2 players back at their own 20-yard line. And all the time in the world there. Pretty good punt there. Russellville going to be chased back. Ladarius Prince going to let it hit. It's bouncing inside the 5 and rolling sideways, and they're going to down it at the 5-yard line. Good job by Prince. He thought about picking it up. He didn't. A 54-yard kick with no return. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Russellville trails at 27-21. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Final play of the third quarter.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Autoplex as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Van Buren trailing Greenbrier 24-20. Cyclones playing Van Buren next week. You know, Cyclones have played Morrilton more than any other team. Conway second. Van Buren's actually third. A lot of people don't realize that. So we start the fourth quarter. Russellville trailing 27-21 and have it at their own 5-yard line. Here's the give straight up the middle. He's to the 20, 30. He's nearing midfield. It's a foot race at the 40. Cutting back, 30. He's going to go all the way. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, leaps out. Did they give it to him? Still no signal yet. Still no signal. Oh, they're going to say he's down at the 1. You got to be kidding me. Sam Callahan is saying, I got in the end zone. He's wanting this one reviewed because his knee was actually on the defender. It didn't hit the turf.
No, it did not.
Sam Callahan goes from our 5-yard line to their 1. And when he was brought down, we had a pretty good angle of it. The official was on the far side. He didn't see it. The knee of Callahan actually was on the defender. And so it did not hit the turf until he was in the end zone. 94-yard run. Oh, I wish that would have counted. I wish I would have given him the touchdown. And Callahan needs a breather. But he was saying, hey, and he comes over limping here. I hope he's okay. I think they kind of bent his heel a little bit, so I hope he's okay. He's limped off and over onto the bench. I formation for the Cyclones on first down and go. They give it to the big man, Magnus Golden, who's straight through to the end zone. And we're all tied at 27.
Magnus Golden.
11-18 left to play here in the ball game, and the Cyclones have a chance to take their first lead here if they can make the extra point. And Callahan is looking, I think, you know, if you think about it, getting caught from behind a little bit and kind of bending that heel a little bit, that tendon. I'm hoping everything's okay. Jesus Perez adds the extra point. The Cyclones have their first lead, 28-27, and we'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
It's Honda of Russellville's 45th anniversary, and we're celebrating this year with big savings store-wide. Come in now to Honda of Russellville and register to win a brand new 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. We're having open houses every Saturday leading up to the big giveaway Saturday, October 26th. This is one of our biggest giveaways ever. Plus, save big with our best deals of the year. Come by now. Arkansas's #1 Honda dealer, Honda of Russellville. See more at hondaofrussellville.com and on Facebook.
The Cyclones with their first lead of the game with 11:18 left to go. Going to kick off here. Jesus Perez approaching the football. He's going to kick this one deep. It goes over the head of the returnman. He actually catches it at the top of his head at the 4-yard line. Running the far side across the 10, 15, breaking a tackle there, and finally stopped at the 25. That'll be a return of 21 yards.
And you talk about taking the steam out of the Bears, and beautiful blocking of that offensive line where Callahan could get through there.
Cyclones go 95 yards in 2 plays, just 42 seconds, highlighted by a 94-yard run by Sam Callahan. Magnus Gold had scored the next play from 1 yard out. Jesus Perez adds the extra point. The Cyclones lead it for the first time tonight, 28-27 now with 11:08 left to go. 14 unanswered points. The Cyclones have done it on the ground tonight, 264 yards rushing. High snap there. Hampton able to grab it once again with his right hand, running right side. I don't know if this is a call play or a busted play, but he gets past the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds. Positive plays on first down there for the Sylvan Hills Bears.
Just couldn't get our arms around him. We trying to arm tackle him. You just can't do that with that quarterback.
They say he stepped out at the 29, so a pickup of 4 yards on the play. Hampton now 21 carries for 14 yards. We've done it on the ground with 264. They've done it through the air with 234, their highest output this season throwing the football. Man in motion, low snap is going to be picked up by Hampton. A jailbreak once again. He's going to be driven back hard back at the 28-yard line, a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, he got hit hard by Haney right there, up around his shoulders.
Ethan Haney, the Washington football fan. Don't call him the Commanders around him. He wants to go back to the Washington football team, but that's all right. He's one of our guys, and good tackle there. Tackle for a loss, and it's 3rd down and 7 for the Sylvan Hills Bears. Under 10.5 to go. And this is where you want him on 3rd and long. Hampton, the man in front of him is Billings. He's been a one-man wrecking crew. Hampton now rolling out of pressure to the right side. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to be stopped shy of the first down. You can tell he tried to put his hand down, step, but I think his knee had already hit about the 31-yard line. So he needed 7. He got 3. You want him in a situation where they're not even going to think about going for it. An official timeout here. I don't know what. It looks like the official on the sideline there was taken down on the play. He's kind of hunched over a little bit. Okay, no, he's checking on somebody. There's an injured player over on that far side.
The Russellville player.
Yeah, it is a Russellville player now. See that. So a Cyclone is down on the play. He's actually out of bounds over on the Sylvan Hills side. And the Cyclones are coming over to tend to him. So we'll take a break here. The Cyclones leading 28-27 with 9:45 left to go in the ball game. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Welcome back, and Chase Canfield just told us that they run the clock. They were continuing to roll it even then, and they finally stopped it. The official caught it. It stopped at 9:10. I don't know what I said when we went to break, but they're having to they're coming over to the Cyclone sideline to say, hey, can you radio up there and tell them how much time to put back on the time there. And you hear the hand clap. That's for Jarrett Peter, I believe, number 55, who's walking off under his own power, but he's got a long walk as he's over on that far side. I think that's 55, and He's a Cyclone up and limping a little bit, but not being helped off the field. And I was looking over for Sam Callahan, and he's on the training table there, and I hope he's okay. He looks a little despondent too. So Cyclones getting banged up a little bit in this ball game, and of course we got the week off. We come in with had a couple injuries, namely Parker Teague, one of the linebackers on the defensive side, and a couple others out injury. And well, I hope they're okay.
After the injury,
they put 10-17 back on the clock.
Yeah, they ran over a minute off. And they're going to have to punt the football away. Sylvan Hills is. Fourth and 4 at their own 31-yard line. Punt this one away. Tyler Scott, Russellville way back. They're not going to have to catch this one over the shoulder. Going to come up, and Russellville misplays it. They're retreating back and going to cover it back at the 22-yard line. Misplayed that one. You know, trying to make a shoestring catch there. Ends up being a 47-yard punt. Thankfully, we have the football, no return. The Cyclones will have it at our own 22-yard line.
Yeah, he was able to get a 47-yard punt because the wind had died down. That flag's not even moving. But that's okay. We can march down and score again.
Cyclones leading by 1, 28-27 with 10:10 left. Russellville have a week off next week, and then they'll be back to action 2 weeks from tonight right here at Cyclone Stadium hosting the Pointers of Van Buren. Cyclones lost last year 28-27. Two receivers to the right side, none. Oh, like I say, that's a little split short to the line there, and now it's nobody to the right side. Is a man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, and Luke Jones going to keep it himself. He'll pick up a yard to the 22.
Gain of 1.
You're not trying to run out the clock here, but you do like that clock moving a little bit. But with a 1-point lead, you're not sitting on anything. You're trying to score. You got to ball control, give defense some help here. Callahan checking on that left knee. Peter is not on the training table. He's just sitting down, so maybe he'll be all right. And I just saw Callahan look to his family in the stands, gave a thumbs up. That's a good sign. 2nd down and 9. Jones pass to the far side, complete. It's a screen pass to the 20. He'll get to about the 22, so no gain on the play. I can't tell who caught that. I thought it was Dawan Ford. But I can't tell.
It's number 3.
Okay, Espinosa.
Espinosa. Reception. Grimes on the tackle. 3rd down and 9.
Officially a loss of 1 on the play because it's inside the 22-yard line. 3rd down and long. Russellville needs about the 31-yard line for a 1st down. Jones back to pass. Looking left all the way. Completed pass, but it's a yard shy of the 1st down. Over on that far side, he caught it at the 30. Coming back to the ball, he had to dive to catch it. And I think that's number 15, Julius Thompson, but I can't tell.
Yeah, it was.
4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Boy, you'd really like to go for it. Russellville's going to go for it on the quick count. And Jones going to keep it, and he's got the 1st down. They ran up there and snapped it very quickly. And I love the gamble because you don't want to turn it right back over on a 3 and out. Needed 1, you got 4. 1st down and 10 for the Cyclones, and now they can take their time with a new set of downs and a 1-point lead under 8:20 to go.
And Golden comes back in the backfield.
They went very quickly on that one and really caught Sylvan Hills napping a little bit. We hand off on the fly sweep here. Tackled at the 40, 41-yard line. And that is Marcellus Olsen and another player down for Russellville. This is getting costly.
Timeout, injury timeout.
Injury timeout. All I could tell is I thought it was a lineman. That's all I could tell. Can't see the number here, but a Cyclone player down. We're going to take a break. 7:56 left to go in the game. The Cyclones leading at 28-27. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Welcome back. The Cyclone players still down. Cyclones leading it by 1. Russellville trailed 27-14. And they came back with a couple touchdowns here in the second half to take that lead. That last one set up by a 94-yard run by Sam Callahan, and then Magnus Golden with the 1-yard touchdown run. The extra point by Jesus Perez gave the Cyclones the lead that they enjoy right now of 1 point. Since a week 0 was instituted in high school sports, this will be the first time the Cyclones have had an open week leading into the conference schedules. They have an open week next week before they head to conference action hosting Van Buren. You know, you think about this. It's the third most played series in Cyclone history, their history with Van Buren. 33 wins, 31 losses, and 5 ties. The first time they played was 1909. Great to see Magnus Golden pop right up after a while and run off the field.
And he actually ran.
Yeah, he did. So back to action, 2nd down and 4 for the Cyclones at the 40-yard line, leading it by 1. Clock now rolling here. It's 7:50 left to play in the ball game. Ladarius Prince going to take the handoff from Jones and, again, runs into a pile. Doesn't run out of this one, but he's very close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a half-yard shy. 3rd down and short.
3rd down and 1.
Russellville went for it on 4th down, a quick count. Will they do that one here? 2 of 9 on 3rd down conversions, but 1 of 3 on 4th down conversions. This one about a full yard here.
Ford's back in.
Yeah, I'm looking for Sam Callahan. He's not on the training table anymore, and I didn't see the cart brought out, so I'm hoping he's standing around and is okay. Going to fake a couple handoffs, and Luke Jones, he's going to be stopped shy of the first down. He faked the sweep, faked the handoff to the running back, and I almost said no gain. I think they gave him about a foot. I think he's about a foot short.
And the official marks it just short.
Yeah, it's not close enough to measure, but it's close. Cyclones went for it. Magnus Golden coming back out. Cyclones went for it just moments ago on 4th down. Will they do it again? They're not going to go quick this time. Sylvan Hills kind of ready for that, but they are going to line up under center. Very tight formation, I formation. Turn to give it to Magnus Golden. He's got the first down and more. He's at midfield and tripped up at the 45-yard line.
That's another Russellville.
How about that? You needed one. He got you a bunch. He's down at the 43 of Sylvan Hills. He goes from one 43 to the other 43 of 14 yards. Magnus now 3 carries, 27 yards, 1 touchdown.
If he'd have kept his feet, he'd been a race to that end zone.
Yeah, it's not bad for a defensive lineman, is it?
No, it's not.
He plays both ways, and I said this before, but in junior high, he was quarterback. Wearing number 99 here, Russellville going again with I formation. And now timeout called by Russellville as they had 4 seconds on the play clock. They'll stop the clock. 5:53 left to go in the game. This is Russellville's first timeout of the second half. We'll take a break. Russellville leading it by 1, 28-27. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo, or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights.
Here on first down, they give it to Ladarius Prince out of the I formation. He goes to the 38-yard line, a pickup of 5 on the play. as we're back to action. On the radio side, we missed that play. It's all right. On first down and 10, Ladarius Prince took it for 5 yards out of the I formation. Get down to the 38. Clock rolling here, nearing 5.5 to go. Russellville leading 28-27. Sam Callahan, they put a knee brace on his left knee, but trainer Mike Hilton was working him out. He was jumping from side to side, so he's still limping a little bit, but he was able to go through those drills. So it's not anything serious with the drills he was being able to do there. So you can see he was frustrated initially, so good to see him being okay there. Out of the I formation once again, under center once again for Luke Jones on 2nd down and 5. They're going to turn and hand this one off to Prince. He breaks free at the left side, cuts back. There's a flag flies. He's at the 25, 20, dragging a couple tacklers to the 17-yard line, but a flag back at the 39-yard line. This one's probably coming back.
I think it was a push from the back.
If it's where it is, we're not going to get any yards. Yeah, it's a hold. Like I say, because the flag was at the 39-yard line. So Ladarius gets no yards on the play. Now, the new high school rule is it used to be from the spot, and the new rule is supposed to be from the line of scrimmage. But they've measured this one from the spot. The new rule this year in high school, they're supposed to mark it from the line of scrimmage, and it's supposed to be a 10-yard penalty, but this is 11. So they haven't gotten the memo yet. We saw that last week. They were doing it correctly. But 11-yard penalty here. It's what it used to be. So like used to, if a hold happened 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, it ended up being 10 yards from that spot. Now, if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it's supposed to be from the line. So, but as it is what it is. 11-yard penalty, 2nd down and 16 for the Cyclones. They got 13 seconds to snap it. Clock rolling at 4:25 left, taking their time. I love the adjustments of this offense, being able to go under center I formation, now shotgun spread, empty backfield. Luke Jones going to keep it himself, and he'll get a yard to about the 47-yard line. Milk that clock a little more. I mean, you'd love to score, but you look at it. We took over the ball with 10:10 left. We've run 6 minutes off this clock. 3rd down and 14.
So you don't have to get it all at one time.
Yeah, obviously you really want to score, but if you don't score, take up as much time as possible. Jones now with that pickup of 2 has 20 yards on 12 carries. 3rd down and 14. Russellville needs the 33 for the 1st down. Jones back to pass, throwing across the middle, and it's going to be, is it complete? It was tipped and complete there by Espinosa. He doesn't have the 1st down, but a flag flies. This is going to be a personal foul on Sylvan Hills. He was about a yard shy of the 1st down, and when he popped up after being down, they came up and popped him a little bit. This is going to be a personal foul penalty. How about that? They marked him close to the 1st down anyway, but I think he was about a yard shy. It doesn't matter. The personal foul penalty is going to get it anyway. Mark off 15 yards. This is the first personal foul penalty. I'm sorry, the second one of the game. They had one after they scored, unsportsmanlike conduct. So it goes from the 31 down to the 16. We're in the red zone with that penalty. 7 penalties on Sylvan Hills for 52 yards. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the Bear 16-yard line, 3.5 to go. A touchdown and extra point here would give us an 8-point lead. You think Sylvan Hills might let us score just to get the ball back? You know, years and years ago I saw UAPB do that in a playoff game. They were down 1. They let the other team score and kick the extra point just to get the ball back. They ended up scoring and getting the 2-point themselves, sending it to overtime and winning it. I forget that coach's name. Was it Lee Hardman that did that? 3:19 left as we have official stopping time. And they're coming over to talk to the coaching staff of Russellville. I think, is it the clock that's messing up again? I don't know. They're pointing towards the field, so I don't think it's a clock issue. I don't know what's going on here. Sylvan Hills coaching staff was out. Doesn't look like they're wanting an explanation, almost like they already know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. 3:29 left, and now the clock starts. Play clock at 22. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the Sylvan Hills 16-yard line. Luke Jones out of the shotgun, has a running back to his left, to his right, right behind him. Going to turn and give it to Ladarius Prince, straight up the middle. Across the 15, breaks a tackle there, inside the 10, just legs keep on moving. He gets inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Pickup of 8 for Ladarius.
And that's the key to his running, is just keeping those legs moving. He's running right into defenders that don't even know he's there till he hits them.
That was the last time Cyclones had 200-yard rushers on the same game. They're getting close to that with Ladarius Prince having 91 yards on 10 carries. Sam Callahan, I believe, is close to being over 100 yards. If he's not, I got to go check that. Now he's got 92 yards. He had a ton of it on one play. First and goal. No, it's second down and 2. That's right. Second down and 2 for Jones. He'll lean forward, maybe pick up a yard on the play.
Jones on the carry.
This is fine for the Cyclones. I mean, they want to stick this in the end zone, but they want to eat up as much time as possible. Cyclones took the lead for the first time here in the fourth quarter with 11:18 left. Magnus Golden, the 1-yard touchdown run. A 95-yard drive in 2 plays. Magnus Golden in at fullback out of the I formation on 3rd down and 1. Quarterback keeper, he's got the first down inside the 5, and Luke Jones, did he get in the end zone? Yes, he did. Official on the near side says touchdown. Far side was marking him down at the 1, so they couldn't get their story straight. But we know he's in the end zone. 7-yard touchdown run for Luke Jones, and the Cyclones are up by 7. 34-27. This extra point very, very important here because this put us up 8. 1:40 left to play. When we do our totaling here, you're going to be amazed at the time of possession on this drive. Bo Mosley, the holder. The kick is down. It's long enough for Jesus Perez, and we're up by 8. 35-27. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square has a new summer menu and even more entertainment for the whole family, like game night on Mondays and karaoke on Tuesdays. Thursday, try the new prime rib and live bands Thursday through Saturday. So bring the whole family to Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat. Now open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday, starting at 6:30 a.m. Wednesday, we close a little early at 3. 9 p.m. all other nights, and Sunday buffet 11 to 3. Holidays may affect these hours. Come see us at Mac Daddy's Old Town Meat and Eat on the Dover Square.
21 unanswered points for the Cyclones as they lead it here, 35-27. 3 unanswered touchdowns. And Russellville leads it by 8. Jesus Perez off to kick it off for the Cyclones. We'll give you the totals on that scoring drive here in just a moment. But we got to have this kickoff here. Jesus, with no wind at his back, is going to pooch kick this one. It's going to be fielded at the 36-yard line across the 40, 45. Breaks a tackle there. He's at midfield at the Cyclone 44 before he's being brought down. And so good starting position for Sylvan Hills, a 20-yard return. And they'll start on Cyclones 44 is where they mark them down. On that scoring summary, the Cyclones go 79 yards in 14 plays, 8 minutes and 30 seconds. 8:30. Luke Jones, a 7-yard touchdown run. Jesus Perez added the extra point. Cyclones lead it here by 8, but the Bears with excellent field position. This is their best starting position of the ball game at our 44-yard line. Empty backfield. Back to pass. Hampton going to roll out of the pocket, motioning to go downfield. Completed pass to the 32 for a first down. I didn't see who caught that. Did you see that?
One.
All right. That's his first reception tonight. And that's Joseph Thompson, his first reception. He's got 3 carries, but his first catch Malachi Sherwin, again out of the backfield, stepping up in the pocket. Completed pass there to Tyler Blakely. Tried the left side, didn't get the first down. He's down at the 26-yard line. And bring up second down as we're down at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Cyclone defense hurrying up. They're still kind of getting set. 3 down linemen now. Hampton, snap to his left, able to handle it. He's going to take a shot. Got a man wide open. It's incomplete. As he was going there for Billings. Billings had to jump up. He got his hands on it, but able to bring it in, and that stops the clock with 55 seconds left in the ball game. 35-27, the Cyclones lead by 8. Conway Christian defeats Atkins tonight 27-24. Thank you, Sean. Atkins had 5 turnovers in that game. Goodness gracious, it's hard to overcome. Russellville's trying to overcome 4 turnovers in this game. They lead it by 8. Sylvan Hills looking at 3rd and 5 from our 27. Empty backfield, and here's the screen pass to Sherwin on the far side. He's got the first down inside the 20. Gets the first down, and they get into the red zone. Put it down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards on the pass play. And now we have a timeout called by Russellville. They let him get set. They didn't want to help him out, but we call timeout with 44 seconds left. We're going to take a 30-second break. The Cyclones lead it by 8, but trying to hang on here. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
Welcome back to Cyclone Stadium. The Cyclones lead at 35-27. 8-point lead. 44 seconds left. Sylvan Hills is driven down to our 18-yard line. Touchdown, a 2-point conversion would tie the game. You know, you said that botched extra point might be huge. It's huge right now. Hampton, the quarterback for Sylvan Hills. Back to pass, screen pass, complete far side. He's along the sideline. He'll step out right around the 15-yard line.
Gain of 3 by the Bears.
That was Billings, I believe. He's had over 100 yards rush or 100 yards receiving tonight. I say that. No, he's right at 97 because they're going to mark him at the 15-yard line, so a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7. Clock is stopped with 39 seconds left. Back to pass. Looking left, nothing there. Backpedaling now, rolling right. He's going to throw this one for the end zone, and it is. No signal, incomplete. Incomplete. Sylvan Hills wants pass interference. Russellville fans are happy that there isn't any call there.
Well, there's no pass interference on that one. It's just good defense.
3rd down and 7. The clock is stopped with 31 seconds left. They can get a first down at the 9-yard line. Fans coming alive for the Cyclones. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Short side of the field is the right. Hampton back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and he's going to be taken down. I believe that's Magnus Golden back at the 27-yard line. A big sack. He didn't feel the pressure. You know, they had an empty backfield. Nobody back there to help him with the sack there, with the pressure. Russellville gets the sack. They have to call timeout. 25 seconds left. It's a 13-yard loss as they mark him back at the 28-yard line. So 4th down and 20. Ooh. I mean, that's even better than an incomplete pass because now it's 4th and 20. They're 28 yards away. They got to get to the 9 for the first down. My goodness. What a sack there by Magnus Golden, who was injured earlier. But, you know, we mentioned he ran off the field, and there's been some big sacks in this game. Magnus had one. Statham had one. Big plays by the defense. Some stops on 4th down. Got 2 turnovers. And Cyclones right now sitting with an 8-point lead with 25 seconds left. The timeout called by Sylvan Hills. They have 1 left. Empty backfield here. At the very least, we got to keep them away from the 9-yard line, even if they complete the pass. Tyler Hampton, the quarterback, and now we have a timeout called by Coach Wheeler. He wanted to see their alignment. He'll use his final timeout to talk it over with the defense. So he's just seen their alignment, and so he's going to force Sylvan Hills to stay with that play, and he can defend it, or they have to go to their second best option on a 4th and 20 play.
Cyclones had 3 down linemen. Everybody else was pretty much deep.
25 seconds left. The Cyclones leading by 8. Sylvan Hills, just to keep it alive, need to get to right inside the 9-yard line. They do have a timeout if they get there. They can get there in the middle of the field, so they don't have to go to the sidelines. But they may just be throwing this to the end zone. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe you send a couple guys end zone and you run somebody underneath to open it up and try to make a play. They got some playmakers. Billings and Blakely have been the main guys. They do have Christian Fields, who's a 100-meter state champion, but he doesn't have a reception tonight. Empty backfield for Hampton. 4th and 20. Cyclones lead it by 8. Billings in motion. Hampton going to step up in the pocket, throw it underneath. It's complete at the 15, cuts back at the 10. He's got the first down and taken down at the 6-yard line. That is number 8, Brady Hester, his first catch of the game. And he caught it about 6 yards shy of the first down, but like we said, or I mentioned, they ran it underneath and it was wide open. They used their last timeout with 15 seconds left as they get down to the 7-yard line. Goodness gracious.
15 seconds to play.
Well, the Bears started this series on a short field anyway, and they have done the right thing. They've made some short passes, and they've just moved the ball down. But you were right. They took it right over the middle.
Yeah, that's what I would do because they have some really good athletes, a lot of playmakers. But what's funny about it is Brady Hester might be the least likely guy you would think. You'd think it'd be Billings or Blakely. I mean, Billings has 97 yards receiving tonight. Now, with 15 seconds left, they don't have any timeouts. A sack would probably end the game. But Sylvan Hills, they could have as many as 3 plays on this, I think, depending if they don't extend it. You can utilize the sideline if you want, but 1st and goal from the 7, they're probably taking all this to the end zone. It's probably not going to be a running play. The only way you do on a running play is if there's like 2 seconds left. But there's 15 seconds left. Both teams out of timeouts. The Cyclones lead it by 8. 1st down and goal for Sylvan Hills at the 7-yard line. Empty backfield for Tyler Hampton. And now we have a flag fly. And this is from the back judge. Russellville has 12 players on the field.
My goodness.
Yeah. Be a half the distance to the goal penalty.
Illegal substitution against the Cyclones.
Yep, illegal substitution. They'll put it down at the 4-yard line, so 1st and goal. The Cyclones had lined up with 12 men. So 1st and goal, still 15 seconds left. Hampton, empty backfield once again. It'll wind up being 4 receivers to the right. And it's a bad snap over his head. He's going to have to pick it up and do something with it. Rolling out, throwing to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Almost complete. He had a diving attempt by Billings over on that far side. Check that. That was Sherwin with that diving attempt. The clock is stopped with 11 seconds left. I can't believe athletic play by Tyler Hampton. Just the presence there to not fall on that football. If he falls on it, game's over. He picked it up and almost made a play. We have a player down for Sylvan Hills on the play back at about the 13-yard line. After this, it'll bring up a 2nd down and goal, but our thoughts are with the young man right now. Goodness gracious, that was almost great things for the Cyclones, but it's going to be 2nd down and goal. Tyler Hampton now 20 of 31 for 282 yards, his highest throwing game of the season. They were going for Blakely, I believe, who has 5 catches, 107 yards. And the offensive lineman, Christian Jackson, the junior, is up walking off under his own power. They graduated 6 offensive linemen. They have 6 that they rotate in and out, and none of them are seniors. They're all juniors or sophomores. They're going to be a force next year with all this experience.
Yeah, next couple of years.
Yeah, especially Reggie Walker, the 6'4", 290-pound junior, playing at right tackle. So 2nd down and goal. Ball is at the 4-yard line. 11 seconds left. No timeouts for Sylvan Hills. And the running back is Sherwin. Hampton gets the snap. Good protection here. Throwing to the corner of the end zone. Complete touchdown.
Good.
Touchdown, Bears.
And that is Colin Billings.
He was wide open.
And Billings now has 101 yards receiving, and that's his second touchdown tonight. And it's a 2-point ball game. 6 seconds left to go in the game. They're going to go for 2, obviously. This is your ball game right here. The Cyclones lead at 35-33. 6 seconds left to go in the game. Sylvan Hills trying to tie the game on a 2-point play. Sherwin, the running back, will motion out. Pump fake. Hampton gets out of trouble. Rolling to his right. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Tipped and incomplete. Incomplete. The Cyclones hang on. 2-point play was tipped and goes out of the back of the end zone. And the Cyclones stay up by 2 here with 6 seconds left to go. Russellville almost had the sack, but somehow Hampton got away from pressure and able to throw it near the back of the end zone. It was tipped. I think it was tipped over everybody's head there and incomplete. The Cyclones lead at 35-33. And now with 6 seconds left, we're waiting the onside kick. Now, Sylvan Hills gets the onside kick. They will have one more play because the clock won't start on change possession like it does in junior high football. But this play for them, first of all, they got to recover it. And secondly, they got to recover it in under 6 seconds. The Cyclones bring on their hands team. They have nobody back deep. Everybody within 10 yards. Okay, let's see. Marcellus Olson is going back deep for the Cyclones. But I say deep, he's about 20 yards off the ball. Okay. Kicking it will be Tristan Trejo, their regular kicker. Cyclones practice against onside kicks every week. They did it last year, and they were ready for PA, and they've continued to do so. They have 10 guys within 5 yards of each other, the hands team. And the run up and the onside kick takes the second big hop, and the Cyclones cover it at the 47. Who got that? That was Dawan Ford.
Yeah, number
20, Dawan Ford.
And the Russellville Cyclones will come out of here with a victory. They covered at the 46-yard line, and now the greatest formation in football, the victory formation. As Cyclones, all they have to do is take a knee, and this game's over. Woo! Russellville trailed by 13 2 different times. They score 3 consecutive touchdowns. Sylvan Hills scores with 6 seconds left, but missed on the 2-point conversion. With 4 seconds left here, the Cyclones going to take a knee. Marcellus Olson going to be all the way back at the 20-yard line. He's 27 yards off the ball. Don't want to risk anything here. Cyclones will snap it here and take a knee immediately, and Russellville's going to escape. I think that's the proper word here. They're going to escape with a victory here, 35-33 over Sylvan Hills. We'll take a break, come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate with us at Philrod Auto Play as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now is the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. We're going to have abbreviated post-game show because of we've gone so long on the game. We've got the scoreboard show coming up. Do want to just highlight the comeback from the Cyclones as they were down 27-14, and in that third quarter, near the end of the third quarter, with 5:36 left, Ladarius Prince, a 43-yard touchdown run. The extra point by Jesus Perez cut the lead to 6. 27-21, the Cyclones trailed. And then a 95-yard touchdown drive. It was a big run by Sam Callahan from the 5-yard line, our own 5, all the way down to the 1. That set the way for Magnus Golden to score from 1 yard out. Jesus Perez got the extra point. Cyclones scored again with 1:40 left. They go on an 8.5-minute drive, 79 yards, 14 plays. Luke Jones, a 7-yard touchdown run. Perez added the extra point. Russellville was up by 8. But Sylvan Hills did not quit at any time in this game. They go 43 yards in 10 plays. Tyler Hampton hit Billings for a 4-yard touchdown pass with 6 seconds left, but the 2-point conversion failed, and the Cyclones win it by a score of 35-33. Just highlight some of the stats for you. 392 yards of offense for the Cyclones, 323 for the Bears. It was a tough night for Luke Jones, to be honest with you, but hey, look, he made some plays when he had to. 12 of 22, 79 yards throwing, 3 interceptions, but he had 2 touchdown runs on the ground, 14 carries, 28 yards. The Cyclones, Ladarius Prince, 10 carries for 83 yards. Marcellus Olsen, 6 carries for 80 yards. And I do want to highlight Sam Callahan, who was out of the game. He had 2 carries for 92 yards. Ladarius Prince, Olsen, and Magnus Golden each with a touchdown run. One more thing, receiving. Jacob Espinosa with 3 catches for 25 yards. DeJuan Ford, 2 catches for 24 yards. We're going to post all the stats on our Facebook page, Facebook Cyclone Booth. But the Cyclones able to overcome 4 turnovers, a rough night passing, but they get almost 400 yards of offense, 313 on the ground, and they win it by 2. What's your thoughts of the game?
Well, the ground game, that was the key to the whole ball game, I think. That's what carried the Cyclones to victory. We established the ground game and stayed with it. The other games, the passing's been great. It was good tonight, but the ground game is really, and keeping that clock moving, keeping it on our side, I think that was one of the major keys to this victory tonight.
We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Russellville Cyclone football. Reminding you, our next week, the Cyclones will be off, and then 2 weeks from tonight, the conference starts in the 6A West. Our next broadcast 2 weeks from tonight is the Cyclones host Van Buren. 70th meeting between Russellville and Van Buren. Russellville's won 33, lost 31, and tied 5 against the Pointers, who they first met in 1909. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock 2 weeks from tonight. We'll have the coaches show at about 6:30. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Also want to send a special thank you to our chief engineer, Stephen Berry, our Cyclone Booth media team, Chase Canfield, Maggie Duval. This is Cyclone Booth, KCJC, and EAB Sports, your home for all Cyclone sports all season long. Our final score from Cyclone Stadium, it was Russellville 35, Sylvan Hills 33. Stay tuned. You can hear the scoreboard show beginning. We're going to be joined on the radio side because it starts at 10, started 4 minutes ago, and it'll go all the way until midnight. For Chase Canfield, Maggie Duval, Aaron Duval, and Stephen Berry, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone football on River.